Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Alright, we're back at it with some more reaction videos. I missed the ways, I'm not gonna lie, because you know it's fun doing the live streams, but you gotta have some different variations. I saw this and let's get right to it.
Preteen to teen, so like 10 to 12, 8 to 10. Could be.
Detectives in Washington are alerted to a horrendous discovery after disturbing reports came in about an online user who uploaded a number of obscene videos depicting children as young as 6 months old.
Where does your husband work? Rainier School District? This is just gonna suck.
The following report is based on official police records, and some of the footage has never been seen before until now. In the afternoon hours on September 16, 2025, detectives with the Cowlitz County Sheriff's Office head to a residence connected to an IP address that's been circulating sickening content online. Officers decide to use a ploy to conceal the actual reason why they're searching for their suspect, 49-year-old Jeremy Peter Williams, a principal at a high school.
Sheriff's Office.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm well.
So we're doing a little canvass of an area, and we were told that one of the neighbors said that he might know or recognize a vehicle that's down here.
It's always people in power that do shit like this. Like, you're not gonna see like a homeless guy like luring in somebody because of his benefits. You know what I'm saying? It's disgusting.
Any idea where Jeremy's at?
My husband?
Yeah.
He's a principal at a school.
Oh.
At
Okay.
a meeting. He's on the phone right now. He just happened to call me.
Okay. Well, we'll be back another time, and we'll see if he knows what this vehicle is.
That's so
I don't
weird.
have the photo of it with me.
We're
right now.
new.
Okay. How long have you guys been living here?
A year, but we don't know our neighbors.
All right. Well, thanks.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yep.
Detectives monitoring the scene advise one another that Jeremy may have returned home, and they're prepared to catch him off guard with months of unspeakable evidence.
Hey, Jeremy. Oh.
Yeah.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Jeremy?
Yeah?
All right. Have you come out here and chat with me real quick?
Sure.
I catch you at like your gym time or something?
No, I was gonna mow the lawn, but...
Okay.
Wow.
Just take off over here real quick. Any idea why we're here today? Okay. I'm going to be real upfront with you.
Okay.
You are under arrest right now.
Oh.
There's one of two things we can do. Either we can just go ahead and run you down to jail and go about our business. I have a search warrant to go through the house as well.
Okay, what is this for?
So across the last couple of months, we've received some information through some various sources about your online conduct. I've had a chance to go through it. One of my counterparts who works for Longview PD has as well. That's why we're having this conversation today.
Okay.
If you want to continue chatting about it, I'd prefer to do it out of the office.
Right, obviously. Yeah.
So does that work for you?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have another marked car come up.
Great.
Have him give you a ride down there, and then we'll have a conversation. In the meantime, some of my counterparts are going to search your house, okay? You will get a copy of the search warrant.
His heart is in his ass. Like, I know what he did is despicable, but like anytime you're getting in trouble and the police are talking to you, like all thoughts go out the window. It's just like, oh shit.
Along with a receipt for anything that I tape.
Okay.
That seem fair?
Well,
Okay.
seems interesting.
Do you have your phone on you?
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Item 15, David 3, you can come on up.
It's included in this.
Do you have anything else? Don't dig in your pockets for me. Do you have anything else on you?
No.
Okay, go ahead and turn around real quick. I'm just going to pat you down. Having gym shorts makes it pretty easy for us, but so make sure you don't have any guns, knives, grenades, stuff like that. Okay. Hey, nope. As long as you're going to be cooperative, I'll cuff you in the front.
Where am I going to go?
Jeremy's wife, who teaches at the same school where he works as principal, is inside the house with their son. They're unaware as to why Jeremy is being investigated and the twisted behavior he's been hiding.
Yes,
Hi there, you Sandy?
I am.
Hi there. Just to let you know, we have a search warrant for the house.
Okay.
Okay. And we were looking for specific items, electronic items.
Okay.
Is there anybody else in the house?
My son is here.
Okay, that's you right there. You're Trevor?
Yes.
Okay. I'm Jason with the sheriff's office. These were his head.
What did he say?
Phones. I'm going to give them to you. So, is anyone else in the house besides the two of you?
Nope.
Okay.
Big dogs, small dogs.
Nope.
What do you mean it's not as far as you know? Bro, it's a simple yes or no question. Like, this fool is up to something.
Okay. Do you have any idea what this is about?
Nope. I
Okay.
have no clue.
Okay.
What he possibly
They
could
need to
have gotten.
investigate.
Okay.
Yeah, what he's done.
Is there anything that you need to put away before we start digging into the search warrant?
We don't have illegal things. We are actually really law-abiding citizens.
What we're looking for is any sort of electronics, computers,
Well,
cell phones.
I mean, we have those things, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for.
Perfect. Go ahead and jump in for me.
Detectives enter Jeremy's house to gather devices that may contain the heinous files that were flagged by service providers.
The nature of this case, the reason we have to take any desktop computer is we have to look for a very specific type of evidence, and if it's found on any of that stuff, we have to take it. But
I'm not worried about you having to take whatever you have to
okay.
Where does your husband work?
take. Rainier School District?
Okay. Is there any reason why does he work from home?
No. I don't want to say anything that's going to incriminate him.
Yep, she's guilty too. Or she knows she's like she's not, what's the word I'm looking for? She's not ignorant to the fact that what her husband's doing. Because for her to say that, and for the situation to be this serious is insane.
Okay, is he on leave right now?
He is.
Okay.
According to police records, detectives seized 13 cell phones along with other electronic devices from the Williams residence. During the search, Jeremy's wife of nearly 27 years appears shaken up by her husband's sudden arrest.
We'll be out of your hair in just a couple of minutes, okay?
I'm assuming we'll get a call or something where he's going to obviously go to jail.
Yeah, so he is under arrest today.
Right.
He's with Detective Moore right now.
Mhm.
They're chatting. Whenever that's done, he will get transferred over to the jail. We did leave that laptop, right? We verified it was your
Okay,
district
thank you.
laptop. We left that
Because
here.
that actually probably, I mean, I'm already, because I'm married to him
Yeah.
at work. This is just gonna suck.
I'm really sorry.
Okay.
This game, you're not ready for it.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
So,
Jeremy is brought in for questioning, and detectives are about to explain exactly how he ended up on their radar.
Do you have any idea why we're talking today?
You can keep talking.
Part of my hope is that this is a two-way conversation. It doesn't do me a whole lot of good to just sit here and talk, right? Because I already know.
I'm guessing, let me use my powers of inference, that somebody flagged something, and that's where we're at. The only thing I can think of is I had a Discord account that was hacked, and I went to go do something on it, and it said you've been banned.
Oh.
Okay. Like, have you ever maintained a Kick account? Media
For a little bit, but not really anything.
How recent a user does something that gets flagged,
Mic check 1 2 1
it
2.
generates one of these reports. Generally, we only get 1, 2, maybe 3 of these before we end up having this conversation. I have 8. it's an abnormal number. There is a very large database of known hash values, specifically related to something we call CSAM, which is child abuse material. Okay. Seem like you're familiar with the term. Like I said, I have 8 of them here. Okay. The most recent actually happened on Friday, or came in on Friday, but they are all originated from Discord and Kik.
Okay.
Specifically, all except 2 of them originated from Discord.
See, and I haven't been on Discord for...
Well, you said since June.
Since June.
Which the bulk of these originated from either very early June all the way back through March of this year.
Okay.
According to police records, the horrifying content that Jeremy possessed and distributed depicted instances of graphic bodily assault with children as young as 6 months old.
With all of that being said, we're not here by mistake.
Okay.
One of my concerns is you are in a position of authority at a school. So clearly there's some additional concerns there, right? Your access to children that are the same content that was uploaded and downloaded being discussed. I mean, is this something that you're willing to talk about with me, or?
To an extent.
How long have you been, I guess, doing this, seeking it out, collecting?
No, I'm not defending him, but he's definitely as stupid as he looks because, bro, I don't understand why people get in these rooms and start talking to police. Like, just say lawyer. But no, I want him to talk.
It's been less than a year.
What was the,
Let him talk.
what drove that?
Jeremy says he first came across the disturbing material in question after he met a stranger on a community messenger board, and the entire ordeal was a, quote, accident.
Never sought it out, didn't go looking for it, didn't do internet search, not looking for any of that. It's, you know, as you well know, there's folks out there that have a lot of things.
Very aware.
Yeah.
Did they just kind of offer it up to you? How'd that conversation come about?
It was an RP thing, role play sort of thing. We started talking on Reddit then.
Okay. Like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sort of stuff. I've never done anything IRL.
Okay.
Everything.
I'll lock him up, man. Bro, this guy is. Why is he using, like, internet slang in an interrogation room? IRL? Bro, come on.
Things always been online, and that's a very important distinction considering the position I'm in. I've never.
You know what I'm kind of thrown off about? I had this light that I was using, but when I moved, I don't know where I put it. It's kind of like throwing me off a bit. Maybe if I turn the TV on, I'll get a little more light. I think that's better. But yeah, I just want to, because this video is going to be uploaded to YouTube, you know, doing a late night stream. It's 12 a.m. Gonna go for a couple hours, see what the internet's giving us. But I just want to, first and foremost, appreciate everybody that subscribed to my YouTube channel. And it's good to be back on Twitch.
Done anything with a student at a student, never used access their information, never done anything like that. It's all been online.
Although Jeremy maintains that he never sought contact with a minor, court documents show that messages between Jeremy and another person referred to, quote, sharing Sarah. Jeremy admitted he believed that Sarah was approximately 12 to 14 years old. He said he never intended on meeting the person who allegedly had access to a girl named Sarah. During his interview with detectives, Jeremy stated that he's no longer in the presence of children, as he'd been placed on administrative leave following comments he made about the recent assassination of a public figure.
I wasn't sad that Charlie Kirk got shot.
Okay.
And I when somebody was talking about it, I said, oh, too bad, good riddance.
This for
And I got me, so I don't have access to anything anyway.
Have you ever reciprocated to receiving the images? Like they send you an image, so you send back one that you've gotten in the past, or a video?
That has happened.
And this was happening on Reddit or through Discord?
I mean, Reddit is where I meet people.
Okay.
What about the exchanges?
Yeah, Discord, I guess.
Okay. But you've said you've never sought this out in real life. You've never.
No, I've never created. I've never produced.
Obviously, if you're reciprocating, sending them back, you have these images and videos saved somewhere.
I do not have any anymore.
You deleted them all?
Well, I don't have any. You get, it's like, nah, I can't have this. This is not good.
Jeremy is asked to go into specific detail about the victims seen in the videos.
If you had to guess, what was the average age range of the juvenile or the child in the videos? Or was there an average age range?
Preteen to teen.
Okay. So, like 10 to 12.
Just him admitting that lets me know it's younger.
8 to 10.
Could be.
And being in your position, how do you get yourself into a situation where you're even sticking your toe in that pool?
I know.
I mean, it's...
Yeah.
I mean, do you think that, there's no way they'd find out, or...
I don't know that the thought goes that deep at the time.
Sometimes he's just not one of those
things, and sometimes you get into things without even messing, and the next thing you know, you're neck deep.
Jeremy tells detectives that he doesn't know the true identities of the people he was role-playing with and claims that online messages are the only link connecting him to vile videos.
Random people you came across.
Internet anonymity.
And I guess that's probably part of the process too, is the anonymity.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We can be whoever we want.
You said you've never sought this out. It's always come up through these role play scenarios. Okay, so there's no websites or internet sources that you've gone to outside of that.
Nope, it's all been user to user.
Music is one of the best ways to express your feelings. And that's why today we're gonna do some.
Court documents show a total of 31 files containing potential CSAM were
things, and sometimes you get into things without even messing, the next thing you know, you're neck deep.
Jeremy tells detectives that he doesn't know the true identities of the people he was role-playing with and claims that online messages are the only link connecting him to vile videos.
Random people you came across.
Internet anonymity.
And I guess that's probably part of the process too, is the anonymity.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We can be whoever we want.
You said you've never sought this out. It's always come up through these role play scenarios. Okay, so there's no websites or internet sources that you've gone to outside of that. Okay.
Nope, it's all been user to user.
Court documents show a total of 31 files containing potential CSAM were flagged between two electronic service providers. According to police records, detectives cracked the passcode to Jeremy's cell phone. Internet usage included more than 1,000 visited websites, including 882 between June and September, when Jeremy frequented a URL that is known and used by CSAM collectors.
Is your wife aware of these activities?
No.
Okay, so it'll be a surprise to her.
Yeah.
Okay.
In 100% honesty, I am carrying on a long distance extramarital activity
currently?
Yeah.
Okay. You said back in June your Discord account got hacked.
Yeah.
Are you being honest or truthful in that statement?
Yeah. I had no idea what was going on until I went to log in and it said you've taken action against terms and services.
Well, so that's what they do. When they fire off these reports to us, typically they will lock a user's account out. I just want to clarify that it wasn't suddenly.
According to police records, Jeremy continued consuming CSAM even after being booted off Discord. Based on police evidence, Jeremy's fear of exposure was looming. At one point, he asked Google, "Can law enforcement get a physical address from an IP address?" This search was entered 4 separate times on the date of his arrest. Still, the phone data and conflicting timestamps would prove the extent of his activity.
You mentioned in June that this stopped in June. What happened in June that caused that to stop?
What, the Discord thing?
The whole viewing of the CSAM and that.
Feeling,
realized how far
some
down.
kind of way, and it's like this is not good. Something bad's going to happen, and I need to,
stop it.
Yeah, I need to try and stop them.
According to police records, the 2 apps Jeremy admittedly used to exchange CSAM had been deleted from his phone. But
I'll be right back. I'm back. I had to go get my tea.
Usage history revealed he was active on Discord from March to August. His last date using Kik was marked on September 9th, 7 days before his arrest. Approximately 2,400 files containing CSAM content were found on Jeremy's phone. 1 hour before he was taken into custody, Jeremy modified several files on his device. Timestamps indicate that he made this move immediately after learning police arrived at his doorstep and spoke to his wife.
Have you been successful in staying away from it?
For the most part.
You say for the most part, like
every so often stuff will pop up, but I try not to engage and just try and be better.
Mm-hmm.
According to court documents, Jeremy admitted that he had intrusive thoughts after his own arrest. Upon being released on bail, he found his wife's handgun and made a plan to permanently end his struggles. What ultimately stopped Jeremy was his daughter Amanda, who flew in from Florida when he was arrested. Amanda had put the retainer down for his attorney. As for his youngest son, Jeremy said that he is struggling with the situation. According to court documents, 49-year-old Jeremy Williams was initially charged with a combined 13 counts of possession of depictions of a minor engaged in explicit conduct and dealing in depictions of a minor engaged in explicit conduct. On January 12, 2026, as part of a plea deal, Jeremy pleaded guilty to 3 counts of possession of depictions of a minor engaged in explicit conduct in the first degree. He was sentenced on February 23, 2026 to 61 months in prison and 36 months probation. He will be required to register as a sex offender.
Right.
Jeremy's wife, Sandra, who is still employed at the school as a teacher where Jeremy worked as principal, said their adult children have made statements that he was a good father and that they would support him. She said Jeremy has already lost a lot due to it.
Yeah, we don't care about Jeremy. But yelling somebody and getting caught 40 years later.
Come talk to me, please. Ma'am. Come talk to me. They're on their way. Ma'am, what happened?
When police in Iowa are called to a family's residence, they're met with a grisly scene and a blood-soaked woman sprawled over a man's lifeless body.
If I find who?
The following report is based on official police records released today.
That's a little abnormal to say, like, when somebody's dead on the floor. She's suspect from the jump.
And some of the footage has never been seen before until now. Around 4:35 a.m. on June 18, 2021, a 911 dispatcher receives a frantic call from a hysterical woman screaming for emergency help.
What is going on?
I'm gonna guess she did it. Like, I could just hear it in her voice.
A deputy with the Tama County Sheriff's Office arrives at the home of 44-year-old Karina Cooper, and no one could prepare him for the shocking and emotional scene he's about to step into.
What's going on? My brother's just...
What the fuck? Why did he say that so nonchalantly? Like,
what's going on?
Like,
my brother's just... Were you here when this happened? What's up? She just called me. Ma'am. Ma'am, come talk to me, please. Ma'am, come talk to me. Come talk to me. They're on their way. Ma'am, what happened?
So somebody shot him in the head. There's no intruder. You're the only one there.
Karina's husband, 42-year-old Ryan Cooper, a farmer and father of 4, is dead.
If you find it, shoot him in the head.
If I find who?
The person who did it.
Okay.
The deputy finds a firearm in the hallway belonging to Ryan's brother Aaron, but they'll ultimately learn that the gun has nothing to do with Ryan's death. The deputy instructs the couple's children to stay inside one of the bedrooms as he fills in another deputy about the horrific discovery.
Haven't had a chance to talk to them for obvious reasons. There's a handgun here.
Okay.
That was loaded.
Okay.
I don't know if you saw her, but she was literally on top of him when I came in here.
She's hysterical. That's that's the wife.
I think so. There's 3 kids in that.
A deputy speaks to Aaron, who arrived after receiving a panicked call from Karina. Aaron says he grabbed his gun and rushed over after Karina claimed an intruder might have entered the house.
She called you hysterical that he's been...
Somebody's in my house.
Somebody's in your house? Or in the house?
Somebody's in the house, come hysterical. What's that look like? Nothing to you.
He got shot.
Did he?
Yeah.
This is one you brought?
Yes.
Okay.
No, that's fine.
No. Listen, we need you to sit. Come outside.
Yep.
Ma'am, come outside. Ma'am, come on. Karina?
Okay. My kid.
We're going to get your kids, okay? Next, okay? But I want you to go to my car.
This is someone who's acting like they know that they're fucked. I'm talking about like, you don't ever want to be in this position, ever.
All right?
Get him! Get him!
He's deceased.
No, he's not!
Karina.
EMS and the medical examiner take a closer look at Ryan for injuries. They float around a theory that he could have died from a medical condition, since they don't see an obvious bullet wound.
For sure there's somebody in the house.
That's what she thinks. I don't know if it's
7 from 10. Did she say anything about hearing a gunshot?
I want to come out here so we can talk.
I want my baby.
They're right there, okay? They're in your brother's truck, okay? But you didn't actually see anybody? Okay. So did he do that to himself?
No way. No way.
Okay.
I need my kid.
Okay, they don't know what's happened yet.
And how old are you? 4 or 5?
4.
You're 4?
Do you know if he's still alive?
He's not. He's passed away. Okay? I hate to tell you that, but I don't want to lie to you either.
I thought I heard her saying someone's here, but no one was here, and then he told me that Dad's dead. I'm gonna go get your baby. I need that baby.
Bob told us that they were going to test the alien craft that night.
We got you.
An inconsolable Karina and her children are removed from the property. Investigators are about to step in, but with no signs of forced entry, they lean on Karina to shed light on the unspeakable mystery.
You and Ryan have been married for 11 years? Okay.
12 years.
Okay. Somebody said that you...
Hey. She's gonna be lying this whole interview. Like, he just asked one question. She couldn't just say yes. She said no, 12, almost 12.
own a hair salon, or you do
We do
cosmetology?
We built that shop for me when I was born.
Is it just you? Is it a one-woman operation? Okay. What time did you go to bed last night? Do you remember?
Yeah, right.
Later, reading till probably close to midnight.
And we're both in the bed with you?
Yeah.
And that's pretty common that
Every night.
every night?
Right.
So he always sleeps on the couch?
In his chair.
In the chair? So you fall asleep between midnight. You think that you get up around 3 because that's your kind of your usual
normal time. I didn't feel like I was like hard asleep when there was it sounded like something crashed in the kitchen. It sounded like something falling.
And that woke you up or that?
I got up and I peeked in the living room and
Mike, check 1 2 1 2.
he was laying there and I went to the kitchen and turned the light on in the living room and then.
Okay. So when you turn on the light, what exactly do you remember seeing?
It just looked like he was sleeping.
Okay.
And then I walked up to him to touch his foot. There's blood like everywhere. Like a lot.
Karina goes into grave detail about the terror she and her children witnessed nearly 6 hours ago. She tells investigators that her 11-year-old son entered the living room and slipped onto the floor in his father's blood before she dialed her brother-in-law Aaron and made the 911 call.
I started screaming like a lot.
Okay.
And I know I scared the kids because came running down. I don't know what I thought. I thought somebody was in the house. I put them in my bedroom and told them to lock the door. And he called Aaron.
And Aaron lives just down the road, right? Okay.
I tried to get my stupid gun that I don't even know how to work and have never
Just shut up. Why would you even say some shit like that?
Out of the safe that he said we had to have, and I couldn't even get the thing open.
I'm trying to figure out if I should be talking louder. No, I'm good. Okay.
It's in our bedroom closet.
Did you ever actually get the gun out of the safe?
No.
Okay.
As they continue searching for answers, investigators ask Karina to dive into the personal details inside her and Ryan's marriage. Karina says she and Ryan had a, quote, rough patch after his mom passed away, but there were no real issues.
Okay, so no affairs of any kind?
No.
By him or by you? And the only reason I ask is if someone went in and did something to him, and again, we don't know. Could be that, could be medical, we don't know. I'm just thinking about like the scorned lover type of thing or anything like that.
No.
Okay. One thing we need to ask, are you okay with us going through?
Oh, it was me. Couldn't have been him. It was nobody else. It was just me, officer.
And looking through your phone?
Yeah.
You give us consent to do that? Not a problem? Okay.
When asked by investigators, Karina says Ryan didn't have enemies and that, quote, everybody loves him. But the interview takes a sharp turn when the agent raises questions about one person in particular.
What can you tell me about your relationship with Houston?
Danker?
Yeah.
My friend.
Okay.
Investigators confront Karina about her ties to Houston William Danker, a 23-year-old local farmhand and single father of 2. Karina appears defensive about her past with Houston and says small-town gossip painted them as more than just friends.
Last fall, there was a Snapchat that wasn't even meant for me.
We got grown people dying over Snapchat shit. What the fuck?
Okay, tell me about that.
Supposedly, Ryan saw it, not me.
And
He told me about it. It was something about a married woman and naked, seeing her naked or something like that.
Okay.
And Ryan saw it and confronted me, and I confronted Houston, who were friends on Snapchat, and that's it. And he swore up and down in front of us that it wasn't intended for me. This is dumb.
Well, that's
we're trying to get to the bottom of dumb.
Oh my God, we've talked about it with friends. That's how non-issue it became after we talked about it. That said something about, remember, I seen you naked, and something about a married woman.
Has Houston seen you naked?
No, God no.
Okay.
He's 22 years old.
Oh,
No.
To each their own. I'm just
Stupid town and their
You feel me?
rumors. No.
okay.
I come saying,
To each
Okay.
their own.
watched his kids a couple times when his babysitter flaked.
And I'm
You
not trying to
can
put
tell
words in your
it's
mouth, but it's safe to
annoying.
say that nothing is going on between you and Houston.
Absolutely not.
When's the last time
The
you
lunch.
socially interacted with Houston? Or cut his hair or anything like that?
Last fall.
Later that afternoon, Houston is brought in for questioning. The investigator tells him his name was brought to his attention due to his alleged affair with Karina.
The rumor that's going around is you and Karina were Snapchatting. Did that actually happen at some point?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. When did that happen?
Yeah. I mean, if it's once a week, twice, I mean, it's.
Is it still going on?
With me and Karina?
Yeah.
No, I mean, like I said, it's random Snapchat,
Randomly?
Yeah.
And how long has that been going on for?
Probably October, November.
People are too old to be messing
What does
around.
Snapchat then entail? It's is it like almost like texting something like
Just like, oh, you don't have Snapchat?
No.
Oh, just like random picture, like let's say you're sitting on the deck, after a long day of work, take a picture of beer and long day. You see what I'm saying?
Imagine being able to build
I'm not
anything
gonna lie, that's
just
the
by
worst.
thinking about it.
Actually,
Meet Base 44.
According to court documents, one Snapchat sent from Karina to Houston read, "Just fell even harder for you, which I don't think I could have been any more crazy over you than I already was." In another, Karina greeted him with, "Good morning, baby," followed by a series of sexually suggestive remarks.
Do you still get your haircut there or no?
Well, I did when I worked at Liquid Grove just because it was convenient. And then now with me working down in Van Horn, I don't have much time to really get my haircut.
Mm-hmm.
It's not right down the road.
What I was told, and keep in mind this is sometimes second, third hand through people.
Yep.
Is that Ryan found out that you were Snapchatting and she then refused to cut your hair. Did anything like that happen?
No.
Did Ryan never know about you two Snapchatting?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Did she say something to you about it?
No, I mean,
you explain things a little bit more.
Yeah.
So any conversation that she's had with you, even if she deleted it, we can still get it. It's like FBI technology stuff. So
right.
We'll still be able to get that. There's no point in kind of dance. If you were screwing around with her or whatever, it doesn't make you a killer or anything like that, right?
I'll put it this way. I'll completely dumb it down. So, with me and Karina, the hard thing with all that rumor being spread is I was literally sitting there like I would say, a gay best friend.
According to court documents, the day before Ryan's murder, one Snapchat sent from Houston read,
I don't think that's the right.
Going to sleep with my hand on your very soon. Karina's response was, "Soaked just thinking of you. Will be downright embarrassing when I actually have to see you in person." Houston goes on to tell the investigator that Karina was not only his hairdresser, but she babysat his 2 children, which is how he claims the rumors began to swirl.
You know how small towns talk,
Exactly.
Houston's kids are over at Karina's. He's nailing her, and then, And I guess that's probably where Ryan probably got upset.
I think back to college, when we would get a little out of hand, like we'd send like a pic to somebody or something. Just is there going to be anything like that between you and Karina, or anything that you're like, well, look, we were friends, but maybe there might be something that the police might think's inappropriate. We're not going to find anything like that.
As to his whereabouts in the hours leading up to Ryan's death, Houston tells the investigator that he was at work until approximately 7 p.m. He claims he got gas, then visited a few farms before heading home and going to bed around 11 p.m. The investigation deepens, and according to police records, the crime scene team finds a bullet casing inside the Cooper home, located near Ryan's recliner. The The following day, Ryan's autopsy results are in. According to court records, the Iowa State Medical Examiner determined the manner of death as homicide and that Ryan died of 2 gunshot wounds to the head. In the early evening hours, one day after Ryan's murder, investigators summoned Karina back to the sheriff's office so they can deliver the information. But before they do, Karina is pressed to address the concerning gaps in her story.
So take me back to when you first see him, right? You said you see blood. What, in your head or in your gut, what do you think happened?
I scream and I'm scared because I think somebody's in the house. I don't know why. I just think somebody's in the house because there was blood everywhere. You bought me a stupid gun I can't even use.
And that's because you don't know how to, you don't...
I'm scared of it.
Okay. And this is my tough question, I guess, because I do blood pattern analysis for our department.
Let's get
And
to
you said
it.
when you went out there, you saw a lot of blood. Did you see any behind him on the floor?
Not
anywhere
at
else?
first.
Not at first.
After, when I was kind of pulling at his shirt and looking around more, I remember his favorite blanket that his sister made him that was on him. There was like chunks of blood. Does it make sense?
Yeah. Would you find like the little, you call it chunks, we call, clotting or...
Damn. Look, the picture's in black and white, but all that is blood. That's why they have the picture in black and white.
Yeah. Would you find like the little, you call it chunks, we call, clotting
Like
or...
clots.
Yeah. Is that what it looked like? Okay. Please be patient. Just give us 2 more minutes and we'll get a move on.
Are you going to tell me what happened?
Yeah.
Karina sobs as she waits for details surrounding Ryan's autopsy results.
Crazy
And it isn't
words.
long before investigators decide to confront her with bombshell allegations.
I'm going to tell you what the autopsy found, but I think you already know.
He was shot, wasn't he? I swear he had to, but I knew somebody was in the house.
Okay.
Was he?
Say that he was shot. But Karina, that's where I think the story turns. Okay? I don't think anyone else is in the house.
Me?
Not a good actor.
I don't even know how to find. What? It wasn't him, and it wasn't me.
It wasn't him.
And it wasn't me. How was it me?
Karina, no one else is in that house. Besides you and the 3 kids.
I don't even know how to fire a gun.
Karina, you know how to fire a gun.
No, I don't. I don't know how to fire a gun.
Well, I think you knew how to fire a gun on Thursday night.
No, I didn't. Can't you see if I fired a gun or something?
Sure, there's ways to do that, but you've taken a shower since you left the house, right?
I was covered in blood.
So that's not going to do us any good.
Why would you my husband?
Because I think that this is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. Whatever's happening between you and your husband, whatever the issues are, okay?
There are no issues. Because my husband sleeps in a chair in the living room?
I'm not saying that...
Because rumors flew last fall that I was sleeping with some kid?
Karina, there's things that we can always prove and can't prove, right?
Then prove it. Prove that what?
Karina, listen, okay? Just listen. We're not yelling at you. And
you're accusing me of killing my husband.
well, the clot on his blood does not clot within 5 to 10 seconds. No one's does.
He had chunks of things on him.
Yeah, and so that means he died before you heard the loud noise. And he was shot more than once, so you would definitely have known what was going on. The other thing, Karina, is, we collect data. That's kind of what we do. We're a homicide unit.
My husband, I want a lawyer and I want out of here. I did not shoot my husband. This is insane. I'm leaving. How do I leave?
Without Karina's full cooperation, investigators turned their attention to hard evidence. According to police records, no firearm was found in the immediate vicinity of Ryan's body. Court documents say at least 3 handguns were seized from the Cooper residence, none of them matching the .22 caliber casing identified at the scene. 6 months after the murder, Karina received 2 life insurance payouts from Ryan's policy totaling nearly $540,000, raising the possibility of a financial motive. With no immediate concrete evidence, 2 years fly by as investigators quietly assemble their case. On May 4th, 2023, one investigator approaches Karina at home, armed with indisputable digital evidence that sends her over the edge.
Now we have trucks on GPS that are keeping, data of everything in front of them going down roads. So we can now overlay that and say who's been on the roads during a certain stretch of time on highways. And then we have satellite data.
Well, somebody obviously came in.
I'm sorry, am I upsetting you somehow?
Yeah, because once again, I'm feeling like I'm being accused of something.
So Karina, at this point, the case fact shows that nobody did come into the house that night.
Somebody did. And this is where you're upsetting me. Somebody obviously came in here. My husband's dead.
He is, Karina. And we both know at this point why that is.
Somebody came into my house and killed my husband.
Karina.
Get off my property.
Karina, hey.
This is the same that you did before.
I haven't met you before.
Go figure out who killed my husband.
Yeah, well, we did. We did.
No, you obviously did. Get off my property.
I just want to talk to you because you're the one that knows what happened to Ryan that night.
No, I don't. If I knew what happened to my husband, I'd be in jail because the motherfucker would be dead.
With Karina refusing to provide answers, investigators revisit Houston in hopes he'll offer critical details or come clean about the affair. Information that could strengthen a case against Karina.
You don't need to minimize it for us, Houston. Everybody knew it happened. We knew it happened.
Would you say you had intercourse with her like 500 times or more?
No.
Like 100?
No, literally once.
One time you guys actually had intercourse?
One time.
Where was that at?
In the shop.
Did you stop having your hair cut by her as a result of being confronted by Ryan?
I knew that was not my place to be, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I had already the guy's Cheerios. And well, seriously. No, I mean, seriously. The morning that Ryan dies or we find his body, there's a snap from you like, when was it? 5 o'clock a.m.?
Early morning hours.
What does it say? Something like, good morning. That's probably what it was. I mean, okay.
Reports of Karina and Houston's sexual relationship is what prompted investigators to file a search warrant for Snapchat. What they uncover is far more sinister than an extramarital affair, and they keep it close as the case unfolds. For now, they push for Houston's full cooperation about his suspected involvement.
We don't want Karina to show up and say, yeah, I have I kept a conversation where Houston said he'd get rid of Ryan for me and we could be together. That's way out there. But
Karina, all right, we got some paperwork for you.
Do you have news about Ryan?
Well, you're under arrest.
What?
Yep. So we're placing you under arrest. There's going to be some people at the sheriff's office that are going to be talking to you.
Why
down
am
there.
I under arrest?
Well,
my children are here. I need to get somebody here for them. Okay?
We will have somebody come over here, and we'll certainly let you know what's going on with that.
Investigators feel they have enough to charge Karina, and on February 19, 2024, she's taken into custody. The Snapchat evidence, however, proves that she didn't act alone. According to court records and the minutes leading up to Ryan's execution-style murder, Karina and Houston were exchanging messages. One message sent from Houston to Karina read, "Remember those casings? Remember those. No ifs, ands, or buts." Final messages include Karina telling Houston to go.
Obviously, at this point, Karina's been arrested, has been for several months. This was not a you thing. This was Karina contributing in part to or pushing on this to end Ryan's life. Am I right in that? Or yes. How soon before this did Karina and you start to have that conversation of this could happen? Ryan could be killed, and we could have a life beyond this. When did that conversation start?
Maybe 4 or 5 months before that.
How was Ryan's life to be ended? What was the plan?
To be shot.
To be shot. And which gun, so we can be clear on that, which gun was going to be used to do that now?
Ryan got shot with a .22 that I own.
Who shot him? Who shot him? Karina.
Houston tells investigators that he gave Karina the gun a few days before. Once Houston got the signal from Karina, he rode to her house on a four-wheeler, grabbed the gun from her driveway, and stored it in his closet. And although Houston says he wasn't the one who ultimately pulled the trigger, he admits that wasn't always the plan.
And you've said, I'm going to do this for 4 or 5 months, and then literally is it the day before you're like, nah, Karina, I'm not going to do this. I couldn't do it.
According to court documents, 3 years after 42-year-old Ryan Cooper's murder, Karina Cooper was charged with murder in the first degree. She pleaded not guilty. On September 19, 2025, Karina, at the age of 47, was found guilty of Ryan's murder and was sentenced to life in prison without parole. She was ordered to pay victim restitution.
Yeah, that's what happens. Let's see what else YouTube has for us. Was Guido was good. TrevTheBreadman back at it again. Click time response. Oh, click through rate. I should have known that because I posted it.
Oh my God.
Last time anyone seen her was last night around 10:30.
Yeah. Never thought in a million years I'd be the one going through this.
This is Natalie, and she has just discovered her mother in her bed with a kitchen knife in her neck.
You see it? Yeah. She's still gurgling, man. She's cold though. I saw briefly and I started throwing stuff.
Oh my God. And then my car is gone.
At first, officers thought it was a burglary gone wrong, but something about the scene didn't make sense. It was as if the knife had appeared out of nowhere. No struggle, no noise, no sign of anyone entering or leaving. But the more they spoke with the
I feel like he's doing my job. Let's go blue body cam.
If you're a producer who hates AI, this plugin might change your mind. This is Reimagine in CoProducer. You can take any sample you find.
This group of young adults are angry after officers pull over one of their friends to question him after he is assaulted by an unknown man who has escaped. But as officers tirelessly canvass the area to hunt down the suspect, they don't yet know that he is going to leave one of them seriously injured before they catch him.
Necklace. Yeah, you got a necklace too.
It begins at midnight on September 27th, 2025, in a commercial area in La Crosse, Wisconsin, when police officers are on bike patrol for Oktoberfest campus.
Bro, La Crosse is hot. Like, what is up with La Crosse, Wisconsin? That's third world state, I'm telling you.
Safety, and are alerted about an unidentified 20-year-old male striking another young male in the face before fleeing. And as officers try to make sense of the chaos, they don't yet realize that this is only the beginning of the suspect's random assault.
We just got punched. We got nothing to do with it.
280, no active fighting, we're good here.
You want us to stand there and watch our friend We literally watched our fight. Are you investigating something? That's what I'm saying.
Exhibit A why I don't go out to like parties and stuff like that. It's just a whole bunch of boys with egos, kids with egos, you know what I'm saying? And when alcohol is involved, shit like this usually tends to happen.
Are you hit? Hold on. That was it. No. Ty, shit. You guys investigating a car? Go away. Are you investigating a car? Look. Ty, they're going to get you for disorderly conduct if you keep talking. Go. Tell him that then. Ty, they're going to get. He came running at my friend, so we tried to break it up, and he threw a punch at him. Okay. Someone ran up on him and punched him, and now all the cops are pressing him.
If we weren't here for the fight and we're seeing blood on people, all we can do is get who we think is involved, right?
Yeah. Okay. No, I understand that. I understand that. Black T-shirt. Explain like his hair. He was light skinned. Don't get me wrong. He was light skinned, like my hair type, and he was about my height.
Yeah. No medical. You didn't want medical attention?
I just want a napkin.
Okay.
At this point, I just want to go home.
Victim does not want to pursue charges.
Get home safe, guys, okay?
We finna find something to clean your face with, bro.
Yes.
No, don't worry. You're not doing that.
The first incident comes to a quick close, but with several people still out late for Oktoberfest, officers remain on alert. As the suspect's description is relayed over the radio to all patrolling officers, one of them spots the same 20-year-old male around 2:30 a.m., but he doesn't yet know that the man won't even entertain his attempt to speak with him.
What's up with the audio? No audio.
They tried to steal the cop's bike, bro. How did they let that happen?
As the suspect's friends and other witnesses later report, two officers attempted to tackle him, and despite believing they had him under control twice, the suspect somehow managed to break free and escape yet again.
I think you're a little late, dude. And you're rude. He might take one of our bikes.
No, he didn't. 84. Can someone go to the sidewalk just east of Toppers? There may be a victim there that got struck. He was running. He was off the steam. I thought I missed him. He ran behind my car. I came around. Spun his ass.
Yeah, I hit my head pretty good.
Good? I don't know.
As more witnesses only add to the situation, officers continue desperately searching for the suspect, unaware that even more people from this night are going to heighten tensions by the time they finally catch him.
Body cam! It's his body cam! It's his body cam! Hold it up. He got away! Body cam. It's actively recording.
No, let's all pull out our buttholes and show it.
Yeah, he juked his ass. Yeah, he rolled his ass over and ran away. That was D1, bro. That's fucking awesome. That was D1 type. He was like, the cop goes, you're done, bro. And then he got work. Get on here. Yeah, it's not Blake.
Don't touch him. Alright, we seen a little black kid around anywhere. 48 to Kearns. We think he's hiding on this 1,000 block then?
Yeah, I made it all the way down to 10th pretty quick. I think he's huddled up in here somewhere.
I talked with security at 1,000 behind and said he hadn't seen him.
Hell yeah, brother.
You guys see someone running through here?
No.
These guys on the balcony said they haven't seen anyone running.
So I think we're going the wrong.
But I think they think he's in this block.
Bro.
He just got chased down.
Where did he go?
Bro, why did you run? Did you see what happened?
He ran?
I didn't watch, but apparently he ran. Yes, they just chased after him.
Why would he run?
Is your actually like friends?
Yes, why would he run?
I don't know. I was up there getting ran. Chief,
Why
what
would he
was
run?
he doing? Why was he getting tackled by the security?
It wasn't even him. It wasn't even him.
It was him. I watched him get tackled.
No, it was a different African American. It was a different African American.
You seen a black guy running through here?
Bro, why did he run?
He got tackled by two different guys.
No, not.
He got tackled.
No,
I
he
witnessed
didn't.
it.
No,
I
he
literally was just watching him get
It's
tackled.
because he was black. Bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's why he ran. He knew.
This is crazy footage. Like, Just damn near like they don't know they're being recorded. Like, what the fuck? Like, the body cam's obviously there. Like, it's just stupid.
No, he was the one getting tackled. They still were going after him because he was the black one in the situation. Eat a piece of pizza.
I gotta go free him, bro. I gotta go free him.
He's getting chased. He went that way.
Where's the county at? Where's the county? You guys guy that got beat up eventually? Victim? Yeah, we literally saw it.
He went that way.
It was.
And this is exactly like what the media has done. They profit off of people getting excited off of negativity or violence. It's crazy. Like, look how happy these people are that some shit just went down. Here, grab a pizza. It's a party.
He got beat up, but they started chasing him, so he
Crazy.
ran because he got
Two
scared.
security.
He was the one that got tackled.
They had him. There was two of y'all, and then he got away.
Is the victim here?
No, they all ran.
So you're saying he gone. What did the guy look like that was the victim? And two of them attacked.
But it was by the other guys with yellow.
Grip, stability, precision. That's the essence of driving. Lawfin.
Hey everybody, it's Tony Robbins. Listen, I've spent the last 43 years now working with people all over the world in 100 countries to show.
It was like a 6'2" African-American dude that got attacked. But my homie, he went on a run too. He's also African-American, and he's like 5'9", 5'8".
Yeah, he's
smaller dude.
He's like my height.
I think this might be the same suspect that we had. He cold clocked that guy who was like bleeding out of his nose and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, same kind of description.
Wasn't involved in a fight at all?
The short black guy? No. Tall black guy? Yes. But our homie's a short one, and he just ran because that's just...
Hey, before we go any further, y'all make sure to go subscribe to my reaction channel on YouTube. I know I'm on Twitch right now, but this will probably post it to my my main channel, because I haven't posted a video in there in a minute. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute. Man, life, I'm telling you, life is great when you focus on the positives. At all times, like, anything could be happening. There's always a positive. So
your friend's the short one with the fro.
Yeah.
He didn't do anything.
No, but he just ran because
the police showed up. Who was wearing the jersey?
The shorter one,
Yes, shorter one. Astro World, yes. White jersey, yes. That's literally what
he was with us. They
tackled
him. They tackled him right here, and then he bolted, and then I think he got away.
They went chasing after him. Yeah, on bikes.
Got information that someone got like knocked to the ground.
Yeah.
They got knocked to the ground, and we got out of the cop talking about one guy.
Oh, that guy down there? Is this one of their body cams?
I have no idea.
Yeah, it is.
But despite extensively canvassing the surrounding areas and alerting all units, officers are unable to locate the suspect. As the search begins to slow down, it will only be a few hours before they make a breakthrough, and this time, they're prepared.
Excuse me.
bro, your ass couldn't stay in the house for 24 hours. Whatever you're about to get, you deserve.
He talked to you. Me? He talked to you. Yep. What's up? Come here. You got an ID on you?
No, I don't.
You don't?
No.
No ID at all?
No.
Alright. No, nothing at all? No ID?
No.
I'm pulling a picture right now.
The necklace.
Yeah, you got a necklace too.
Stop resisting.
Stop right now. Dude, you're not gonna get away. Stop. Put this hand behind your back.
I'm on my stomach.
Hand behind your back. Behind your back.
We have him in custody.
I don't know if he copied, but he fought. We now have him in custody.
That was silly.
Yep. Alright. You okay, man?
Yep.
Okay. We're gonna roll you on your side.
Alright.
You're good right there. Stay right there.
Well, that's twice now. What do you mean twice?
Followed us yesterday too.
Like, what did I do? tell you what's up. Like, I don't have anything on me or whatever.
I'm not looking for anything.
Alright. Hey, these cops are racist. These guys are profiling.
Oh, he's going to jail?
Yeah.
When would we take him out?
When can we bail him out?
How do you know this guy? Attacked an officer last
What was the problem with your car?
He attacked an officer last night. They have a video of it.
Oh, they got video of it?
You guys even know who really he is? Yeah.
What's the matter? I'm just looking up, bro.
He doesn't have an ID, so just make it easier. Otherwise, he's going as John Doe.
He doesn't have an ID?
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's getting charged with a felony, so you can't bail him out anyway.
A felony for what?
We're not telling you details. You don't have any right to know anything about his case.
Alright, bro, I'm just asking questions. You didn't even do that for me.
For a victim, police.
Dude, we told you 10 times.
An officer, dude. What do you mean? That's a nice link.
He just resisted today either way.
I swear, this is like 98% of guys in college just dumb.
What did he do? Did he try to run away?
Yeah, you were just standing right here.
No, I saw y'all were next to him. Did he try running though? Yeah. Oh shit. Hey, free little blood. Free little B-dog.
But even with the man in custody, officers are still trying to understand what led to the assault. When asked about his actions, the man offers an explanation, though it is not what they expected.
Were you in town last night?
Yeah, I was. I know what this is exactly about.
What happened then?
So basically what happened is someone threw some at me. It was like glass or something. And I went up to him.
Bro, have you ever been in the principal's office and they called you in? Like, this was back in 3rd grade, I knew this tactic. Like, if somebody asks you, you know why you're here for, you don't say anything. You let them tell you, fool. Because then you're just giving up stuff that they might not know.
And I was like, bro, why are you throwing stuff at me, you know?
And look how he's talking, like he's talking to his friend. Just stupid, bro. Take him to jail.
Like, what's up? What's up? And then he threw a punch at me, and I pushed him, and I can see why you guys came at me, because you see me pushing someone, and I pushed him on the road, and then someone came up and tackled me, and then another person came after me, and I ran. I'm not gonna lie, I ran, because I was like, why am I getting tackled? You know? Like, he punched me. I didn't throw any punches at him. He punched me.
Do you know who tackled you?
No clue who he was.
Hey, don't say nothing without your lawyer, bro. Don't say nothing.
This is crazy, bro. It's just crazy that you got. Yeah, this is my.
Yeah, sorry, I threw it on his.
It's just crazy that this how many people are.
People get in these situations just start yelling out what they've heard before. Don't say anything without a lawyer, bro. What's your badge number? I'm gonna file a complaint. I can't breathe. This is profiling.
By me, bro, but like you guys didn't even see the situation, bro. Like,
I was there. Hey, sir, can I have you just step back to this curve over here for me, please?
Why?
Because right now, I don't need people.
This is not an investigation, bro. I'm telling him his rights.
Curve over here.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'm telling him his rights, bro.
You don't need to be doing that. We'll read him his rights.
Oh, I can't tell him his rights.
No, right now you can't obstruct in an investigation.
I'm obstructing.
If we want to question him, we are legally obligated to read him his rights.
And I'm legally obligated to tell him he's got his rights too.
No, you're not. You're just a random citizen.
Oh, I'm a random? Alright, that's my
You
family.
get to talk to him?
Nah, if that's family, is that quote random? If that's my family, is that random?
You know him?
Yeah.
What does it matter to you?
Came here with us.
Come on, bro.
It sounds like you don't know him.
Yeah, I don't know him. I'm sticking up for my boy, and I don't know him. I'm not trying to cause difficulties, but I'm just saying, bro.
I appreciate you standing over here.
I know what I can do and what I can't do. I'm just looking out for my family.
I get
understand that? Exactly, bro.
I get that. I'm looking out for my officers.
You guys are quote charging him for last night, bro. Come on.
Hi, we're Charity Water. If we lost you at charity, we get it.
No, it's fine. Hey, where'd you get punched?
I got punched by like Taco Bell or something.
No. Where?
In my face.
If you just said.
Oh my god. This guy's stupid. He said I got punched by the taco. Where on your body, stupid?
In my face.
There and told us
okay, but I got tackled,
we could have worked it out.
But I got tackled. No, I got tackled right when I pushed him. I got tackled. No, I got tackled. Say what you want to say, but I got tackled. I got tackled, and then another person came and tackled me.
Where'd you get tackled at?
It was by like Taco Bell or some. I don't know where it was. I got tackled by like 2 people after bro threw a punch at me, and then I ran.
Why'd you run?
Because why am I getting tackled? Like that's like my instinct, you know. Like,
so did officers tackle you?
It was like same people that you guys are riding with, just yellow jackets.
So officers?
I don't know, just riding up. No, not officers. So people on bikes. It's just crazy, bro. Like I got punched and then I got tackled.
And
like,
someone threw glass at you?
Yeah, they threw like glass at me.
Is that what started the whole thing?
Yes. I was like, why are you throwing glass at me? I wasn't even talking to you.
Were you hurt last night at all?
Yeah, I have on my.
No, last night.
Yes, yes, last night. On my elbow, my hand, and my knuckles.
What is it from?
From being pushed by the officers on the bike.
Yeah, so officers push you?
People are they officers? Are those people on the bikes officers?
Yeah, dude, their shirts saying police.
I didn't see it. I just thought they pushed me. They pushed me.
Okay.
I ran.
Where'd you run to?
I just ran. I went back to a house that I was staying at the time, and that's what happened.
Where's that house at?
I'm not gonna give you that information, bro.
Do you live in town?
No, I don't. I live 2 hours away.
Okay.
It sucks, man.
The officer who tried to stop and eventually tackled the 20-year-old before he...
Just like the way he's talking just sounds dumb. Like he sounds like he wants to sound smart, but he's not, you know?
Escaped, sustained minor abrasions to his left knee and left elbow, as well as a strained neck and a sprained right thumb, and was not able to work at full capacity until October 10th, after already taking 2 leaves of absence. Back at the scene, as tensions rise with the man's friend defending him against the officers, the sergeant decides to end the discussion once and for all by providing undeniable proof against their friend.
You watched the. How do you know it's him though?
Where was it last night? I'm not going to discuss the details of the case. No, I'm curious.
I'm not trying to cause problems. I'm just like.
I wasn't with him when it happened, so I was just curious. 100%. Was it?
We fought a police officer and injured him. So he got a felony. You get consequences for your actions. It is what it is. He'll take his consequences and we'll move on.
That looks like Steve's. That's tough. All right.
Yep.
Y'all got it.
Shouldn't have done it.
Yeah, no, I agree. God damn it. No, I mean, he said guilty. He pulled the clip off. He said guilty. He had the clip. I'm full.
But even now,
Hey,
despite
real one.
clear
He's a
evidence
real
against
one.
him, officers clarify once again the charges against the 20-year-old to ensure he clearly understands what his evading a police officer has led to.
So here's the deal. I'm going to be honest with you. When you ran or whatever happened, one of the officers got hurt. All right? So you're getting charged with that. And you're getting charged with resisting. And then just now, you fought again, dude. Like, that's not worth it. Especially this one.
Where's he from? 2 hours from us. Don't say nothing, bro.
No, I'm trying to help him.
It's fine.
For real. He's going to be in jail until Monday.
I know, bro. That's why it's a problem for us.
Until 1:30.
He's 2 hours away from here. Oh yeah, it's a weekend. That's why it's a problem.
That's why I'm telling you.
In here,
he's going to be in jail until 1:30 on Monday when he has court.
AM or PM?
PM. So that's his reality. He's going to need a ride or something.
You never know, bro. It's business hours. Damn, y'all really was searching for him, weren't you? Yeah, you guys were on the hunt for him, weren't you?
Yeah, he injured an
You know how many
officer.
contacts we have with people that nothing goes wrong?
Oh, there's a lot.
All weekend long.
Last year.
This is an incredibly rare thing that they actually fight an officer and hurt him.
Really?
He swung on him?
Yeah.
Did he swing on him or what?
You guys to work.
Allegedly. I didn't swing on anyone.
Well, that's what your friends are saying. That's not what I'm saying.
I didn't swing on anyone. No, I don't know that guy though.
Yeah. I don't know at this point if you know him or not, because it sounds like you know where he's from, but you don't know his name.
I'm sorry he hurt one of y'all fellas. I don't know that guy. I don't condemn that type of
Sure.
act. I'm just trying to give y'all a hard time, I'm not gonna lie. Dude, what are you saying to this guy? Dude, stop chirping this dude. What are you saying? You just been chirping him for like 10 minutes. Leave him alone, dude. Because it's going to be the highlight of his day. I promise you.
Yeah, we're gonna get going then, okay? Do you need anything else besides your phone?
Nah, I just need to know when I'm getting out, like what's going on. I'm getting taken to jail, obviously.
Yeah.
But when am I getting out? Monday?
Monday.
Monday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you need anything else? No. Just wanna uncross your legs. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Hey, free riding till backwards.
Dude, stop, bro. What the Sorry, guys.
No, it's fine. It's over.
I really don't mean... Sorry. I don't know. Like, this is crazy. Why is he fighting the cop? Hey,
Crazy.
gonna bail you out, bro.
Just stupidness. Bro, you know, I've been seeing this for the past couple of weeks. I want to check it out.
Own a vacation rental? If it's not listed on Booking.com, it's invisible to millions of travelers on our platform. Don't let your vacation rental be invisible. Get seen, get booked. On Booking.com, Booking.yeah.
Some places don't just offer a service, they redefine the standard.
So what happened while you guys were in the car tonight?
I'll be right back.
We were sitting there talking, and then I just see like headlights come to the side, and then Dion just starts reversing hella fast.
Okay. So what made him reverse like that?
Someone shooting shots at the car.
This is 20-year-old Ariana Gajraj being questioned by police after surviving a near-death experience. Hours earlier, her close friend Dion had picked her up. She needed someone to vent to about her troubled on and off relationship with her ex-boyfriend, Brandon Perella. Then, without warning, a car rolls up. A masked figure steps out, blocks them in, and unleashes a barrage of gunfire.
The girl was screaming like, I just have to get out of it.
And she was in the passenger seat?
Yeah.
Do you feel like he was trying to shoot you?
Yeah.
Or your car?
I feel like he was trying to shoot me.
By some miracle, both of them make it out alive. Now police are on the hunt for the shooter and...
Hey, what kind of dumbass question is that? If he's shooting at the car, obviously he's trying to shoot whoever's in the car.
The evidence leads them straight to one man.
Don't fight us.
I'm not fighting.
Okay.
They're arresting me, Ma.
You have a warrant out of Lake County? Yeah, for attempted murder.
It seemed like an open and shut case, but as detectives re-examined the timeline and dug deeper into the digital evidence, they found themselves circling back to the one person nobody suspected, the victim.
I just honestly don't know what happened after that. Like, everything was just a blur to me.
You're leaving out a big portion of what took place over there.
Well, all I know is that we just got into a fight and started together.
In the early hours of December 1st, Dion Ramlagan picks up his close friend Ariana Gajraj for what is supposed to be a quiet drive through Clermont, Florida. Ariana had things on her mind, specifically her troubled relationship with her ex-boyfriend Brandon Perella. Dion eventually pulls over along the relationship with her ex-boyfriend Brandon Perella. Dion eventually pulls over along Peppermill Trail. Then, without warning, a white Toyota Camry rolls up and blocks them in. A masked figure steps out, raises a handgun, and opens fire. Dion reacts immediately by reversing and speeds through the dark streets in an effort to lose his pursuer. Miraculously, he makes it out alive. But rather than breaking down in shock, Ariana calmly asks to be dropped off, telling Dion a family member would come to pick her up. Dion then races to the Clermont Police Department and leads officers back to the scene. What should have been a quiet night between friends had just become something.
Why would you even drop her off even if she asked that? Like, both of y'all go to the police station.
Far more sinister.
I honestly don't know. Okay.
Man. You said he was he following you earlier?
Yeah, he chased us.
Was he firing rounds while he was chasing you?
I don't know.
You didn't hear anything hit the car? Or...
I have an ear infection right now, so I can't hear.
Oh, no.
Yeah. My ear's really...
Bro, I promise you, an ear infection is not going to affect the vibration of a bullet hitting the car. Like, bro, that's vibration. You're going to feel that in your body. You don't have to hear it.
What's that?
I don't know how this side.
You know, like it came this way? What do you think? Yeah, because it hit right here, too.
Yeah, because I was backing up, so it had to go like that. I backed up like all the way till back there.
It was probably just
I used to live in this neighborhood. And like my neighbors is right across the street.
And then look at this one. This. So there, and we have right here. I think what's your name? Yeah, I think they may already have him to call too. Just signal 14. And is there a gun in this car?
Yeah.
The scene told a brutal story. 21 spent shell casings littered the road. 13 of them had torn straight through Dion's car. Whoever pulled that trigger wasn't trying to scare anyone. They were trying to kill. But to the officer's surprise, Dion already suspected who might have done this. Brandon Perella, Ariana's ex-boyfriend, who had become convinced that Dion was far more than just a friend.
You're one sentence away from launching your website with Base44. Since the beginning of the internet, there's never been such a fun, fast...
So, all the circled areas, I'm going to have you fill out. Yeah. Look at this way, bro. If somebody's willing to come up to your car and shoot it...
Yeah.
Bro, they don't care about you, man.
Or the person.
He deserves to be behind the fucking bars. Who does that, dude? Did you ever fire back?
No.
Did you point a gun back?
No.
Did they already ask you all this?
Yeah.
Okay. You didn't try to defend yourself?
I didn't. It happened so fast. I didn't get a chance. My gun is in the glove department. It's unloaded. I didn't get a chance to even do anything. When the girl was screaming like...
Mistake number one. Having your gun unloaded.
So I just have to get out of
And she was in the passenger seat?
Yeah.
Do you feel like he was trying to shoot you?
Yeah.
Or your car?
feel like he was trying to shoot me because he was threatening to drag me. Like, this is today.
Okay.
That's today.
Do I have to smack the shit out of you? You said you were a threat to me. You want me to drag you down, Colonial, on live? You got me super little. I'm going to see some site that goes for you.
After you do this, I'm gonna have you take screenshots of that.
Yeah.
All the way through, and then I'm gonna have you send them to us in a link, okay? So for now, I'm gonna have you focus on this. I'll try to leave you alone.
In the days leading up to the shooting, Dion had been receiving threatening messages from Brandon, accusing him of being involved with Ariana. Unsettled, Dion had asked Ariana directly that very night, "Does he have your location?" She replied, "No." That answer would soon take on a whole new meaning, because Ariana, a woman who had just survived a targeted ambush, hadn't once reached out to law enforcement herself, and that detail wasn't lost on detectives. So at 3 in the morning, they went to find her.
The last thing you want at 3 in the morning is this kind of knock. Yeah. That's an indistinguishable knock.
What was that? Did that just break?
Sheriff's office!
Yeah, you be knocking hard as fuck. That's how it works.
Let me see your hands.
Sorry.
Is there a Brandon here?
Who?
Brandon?
No.
Who else in the house besides you?
Me. And my friend Ariana. You scared? Hold on.
Can you tell Ariana to come out here?
She's supposed to be very hold on.
Please? Leave the door open.
I'm talking about Brandon,
Is there a boyfriend?
Ex.
Okay, is he here?
No.
Okay. Whose white car is that?
I have that one. Sorry, you scared, huh?
That's fine. That's fine. Can you ask her to come out here for me real quick? Yeah, just leave the door open for me if you don't mind.
Better not going out.
Are you Ariana? Can you step out here for me real quick? Come talk to me. Can you just keep the door open for me so I can see?
Can I stay here?
Yeah, absolutely. How old are you?
20.
20? Okay. Just come on out here for me.
No?
Not yet.
No, if I was in her position, I wouldn't step out the house. Like, y'all gotta go get the warrant. Y'all gotta do y'all's job for real. But then again, you know.
Just hang out for me. What's going on, honey? When have you been here all night?
No, I was with a friend.
Who's your friend?
Dion.
Who?
Dion.
Okay. What happened with him tonight?
We were gonna hang out to smoke and
Okay.
I just honestly don't know what happened after that. Like everything was just a blur to me.
Meaning what? Like everything what?
Like whatever happened.
What happened?
We were just hanging and then next thing I know, a car just pulls up and he starts reversing mad fast. And then he tells me that whoever it is, he thinks it is, and then I was like, okay, whatever.
Okay, but what actually happened though while you guys were in the car?
He just started driving mad fast, and then that was it that I remember. Because my bag fell on the floor and all night, like weed stuff fell on the floor.
All right, so listen, you're not in trouble right now, okay? We're just trying to figure out what's going on, and we're getting one side of the story, and I'm trying to get yours. But you're leaving out a big portion of what took place over there.
Yeah, that's horrible.
So, what's going on?
Well, all I know is that they just got into a fight and started to get nervous.
It's okay. You don't have to be nervous. You're not in trouble right now, okay?
I just know that they got into a fight and
Who's they?
Brandon and Dion.
Who's Brandon?
He's just my ex.
Okay, what's his last name? His real last name.
He doesn't even know.
So, I'm trying to understand what's going on, okay? And I'm asking for you to help me.
That's just my ex.
Okay, what's his last name?
I don't know.
How do you spell it?
P-I-R-E-L-A.
P-I-R-E-L-A?
Yeah.
Do you happen to know his birthday? No? Okay. So what happened with Brandon tonight?
I wasn't with him. I was just really young.
Okay.
We were just pulled up and we were just parked up and then.
Okay. Is Brandon here right now? No. Have you seen him at all this evening?
No.
After earlier?
A few things immediately set off alarm bells to these detectives. Ariana seems reluctant to even acknowledge that a shooting took place. She dances around identifying Brandon by name, and when asked whether she had seen him that day, she says no, a detail detectives quietly note. Now they push her to walk them through exactly what happened that night, because something about her story isn't sitting right.
Dear Mr. Potter, we are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wisdom.
Fight that you said that they got in. When was that?
A couple days ago. It was over messages on Instagram though.
Okay. So what happened while you guys were in the car tonight?
Dang, you have to buy a new light. That was a nice light too.
Then we were talking and then I just see like headlights come to the side and then Dion just starts reversing hella fast.
Okay. So what made him reverse like that?
Someone was shooting shots at the car.
Somebody was shooting at the car? Okay. Did you see who that person was?
Because I didn't have my glasses on with me.
Okay.
I wear glasses.
Okay. So I understand there's a lot going on right now. I understand you're nervous. You know, the cops are at your house, pulling you out in the middle of the night, asking you questions.
Yeah, I was there sleeping.
That's a little. I understand. That's nerve-wracking. Okay. I get that, and I also understand that we're talking about, people who you care about. Okay. I understand that, but it's important that you're being honest with me and that you're telling me everything you know. Okay. At the end of the day, we've got multiple people involved here, so this isn't all on you, okay? What I'm trying to understand, though, is your, version of what happened, okay? We take everything that we get into account, but I need to understand that I need to know that you're telling me the truth and you're telling me everything you know.
That's all I honestly know. All I know is that.
Did you recognize the vehicle that pulled up towards you guys?
No.
You didn't see what color it was, what kind of car it was, anything?
Honestly, everything was really fast, I swear to God.
Did you hear any loud, gunshot noises or anything like that?
Yeah, a couple.
Okay. So you did hear gunshots, but you didn't see who pulled up?
No, I didn't get to see that because I was rolling, so I was looking down, and then Dion just starts reversing really fast, and then everything fell, so I'm trying to grab everything, and then I heard the shots.
Okay.
And I just ducked down and I
So
stayed down.
what were you guys using?
What do you mean?
Like drugs, anything like that?
No, just weed.
Okay, just weed. Okay. All right.
I'm not gonna lie, I can see her point of view because hearing gunshots and not knowing if you're shot or not, definitely will traumatize you. Trust me.
Would you be willing to write down on paper what happened? Just your version of the story?
Sure.
Okay. Do you have your driver's license or anything? All right.
It's not like a huge, big, crazy thing.
I'm sorry?
She said she doesn't want to.
You don't want to? Okay. I mean, it's up to you. Okay.
She's afraid to tell you.
I mean, like I was saying out by the car, I understand that it's, like I said, we're waking up in the middle of the night. You had a pretty traumatic event happen earlier, and we don't want you to be hurt. We don't want your friend to be hurt. We don't want anybody to be hurt. That's why we're trying to do what we're doing. So it's completely up to you if you want to write a statement. You know, but the only way we can do our job is with the help of the people that are involved. You don't want to right now? Okay.
Ariana initially agrees to put her account of the incident in writing, but soon changes her mind. She does, however, agree to meet with detectives at a restaurant the following day. At this point, she believes she's being treated as a victim and has no idea what investigators are.
Hey, I don't know where this is going, but if you meet at a restaurant with detectives and you're like in part of an investigation, you're probably going to jail.
Already piecing together.
Okay. How long were you and Brandon together?
Like, just like how would this come about? Like, hey, I'm calling, this is Special Agent John, and I'm just calling if you want to meet up with me and my partner to discuss some case details. Like, does that not sound suspicious to y'all?
Approximately.
I'm trying to think, like, as a couple, like, as girlfriend and boyfriend, probably, like, couple months. Like, from the beginning of this.
And mind you, they brought her to a restaurant to like, to make her seem like they're friendly and they're just having lunch, but they're on the job.
How long have you known him?
I've known him since last year.
Since last year. Okay. All right. How'd you guys meet?
Car meet.
Oh, okay.
Today the only call was at 7:40.
Okay. What about yesterday?
12:36 and 12:54.
12:54. All right. What was the message at 12:54?
It was me calling him.
Why?
Because I wanted to see if it was him.
Okay. Did you talk to him?
Yeah.
And what did he say?
He was home. That's what he told me.
Did it sound like he was home, or did it sound like he was driving?
Sound like he was home. I heard like a video game in the back.
And the conversation at 12:36. What was the conversation about?
That was the block call first, him asking where I was, and then I told him I was out, and then he was like, okay, bet. And then I called him.
She's lying, bro. Anybody says okay, bet while telling a serious story is lying.
After, like, when Dion dropped me off in Highland Ranch, and I was walking.
Even if you said okay, bet, like you would have to say you said okay.
Came back home. I called him to see like where he was, to tell him, because in my mind I didn't think it was him at first.
Okay. Now what do you think?
I mean, I'm being completely honest. I didn't see. I was honestly looking down. I was rolling. I just see headlights like come in like slanted, and I just see a white car. And the way the car was, it was like whoever got out the driver, if they were at the driver, I couldn't see because there was also a white van that was parked right there. So when he starts reversing now, he's going like zigzag and like everything's flying, and I'm trying to grab everything, and I'm like ducking while I'm doing that because like everything's spilled on the floor, and I'm like, oh my god, like we're literally gonna crash. And I'm like, after he like drove out the neighborhood, I got back up and I looked behind us and I didn't see the car, but when I was still ducked down, he told me in the neighborhood that he's right there. So I was like, okay, I stayed down, but I didn't hear any shots while we're driving. And then we leave the neighborhood, and then I tell him, just please drop me to Highland Ranch, which was once we got straight out the light. I told him to just make a right and drop me off there, and I'm gonna have my sister come get me, or I'll walk home because it wasn't that far.
And who picked you up?
I walked home.
You walked home? Your mom didn't pick you up?
No, I didn't want to tell her.
So this shot right here wasn't even filmed. It was created all inside Artlist Studio, where you can create reusable.
According to Ariana, she spoke to Brandon twice that night. Once while sitting in the car with Dion when Brandon called from a blocked number, and again at 12:54 a.m, just minutes after the shooting. She claims the second call was simply to find out if he was involved. Detectives weren't buying it. Surveillance footage placed the same white Toyota Camry outside Ariana's residence just 35 minutes after the attack, suggesting she didn't walk home that night, but rather Brandon had picked her up and dropped her off himself. A search warrant on his Instagram revealed him openly discussing the attack days prior, boasting about a 32-round extended magazine he had just purchased. But the most damning evidence came from a messaging app called Pinger, chosen specifically for its privacy. Hundreds of messages exchanged in the hours before the shooting told the whole story. The two go from arguing to reconciling to plotting a murder in the matter of hours, convinced that getting rid of Dion is the only way to save their relationship. At one point, Ariana says she doesn't want to be up too late. Brandon's response? No, he's dying. But it didn't stop there. Ariana ultimately takes the lead, instructing Brandon to call her from a blocked number so she can act irritated and gain Dion's trust. She then fed Brandon the exact location in real time, sending him a pin just 12 minutes before the first shot was fired. She hadn't just known about it, she had orchestrated it. On March 13th, 2024, over 3 months after the shooting, an arrest warrant was obtained for Brandon Perella, but detectives weren't about to tip him off.
How's that for Brandon? Huh? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Yeah, his car got hit in the parking lot. We're just trying to get a report done for it.
He was sleeping.
Okay. Brandon?
Yeah, no, he's sleeping. There's no husband.
Okay.
He's coming because he was sleeping.
Yeah, somebody just hit his car, so we just got to do a quick exchange report. The person stayed, so that's the good news. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just got to.
I'm sorry.
That's another tactic that I would not fall for. Hell no, they're gonna bring him out and arrest him.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We hate to bother you. Yeah, we'll hang out till he's ready.
That's exactly why.
So we can get all that paperwork started.
That's exactly why you take him out.
We'll just walk him around the corner. It looks like there's a lot of money in that car too, so. You got a driver's license with you too, man? It's not a lot of damage, but yeah, the person stayed, so we just got to fill out a quick report. So.
You know, it was like his car got burned. He fixed then the car. Now this one is fixing it. Now it got hit. It's not. At least you didn't get. Wasn't in the.
Target. How do you get a parked car?
Don't get.
God damn.
I feel like maybe it's just because I watched like hundreds of these videos, but it's just like they fall for the same tricks every time.
Just hang tight for just a second, and we'll grab him outside. Just give him privacy for a second. We'll bring him over here. Hey, come on, we'll walk around here. We'll come get you guys in just a second, okay?
Don't fight us.
I'm not fighting.
Okay.
What's up? All right, man, you got a warrant for your arrest. I'll explain it all to you in a second, okay?
There's a warrant for my arrest.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, boy.
They're arresting me, man.
Here, I'm gonna put your wallet in your pocket.
Yeah, go ahead.
We got him over here. So let's go. We got him next time.
You know why?
Yeah, just come over here because they're gonna have a canine cut through here.
Yeah, of course.
I don't want you getting bit. That's why. Let me walk you into some privacy, and I'll.
I don't know. That's
Well,
what
I'm gonna bring you to privacy. I'll talk to you about it. Nobody hit your car.
Okay. Well, why?
Your car is nice, but nobody hit it.
No, because I have that.
No, you have a warrant out of Lake County. Yeah, for attempted murder.
Whoa, what?
We don't know the details on the report, but
Oh, shit.
what the warrant reads is that you shot at somebody.
I don't even know. I don't even have a gun.
Okay. So I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Like I said,
no, for real, I don't have a gun.
Okay. Is your driver's license in your wallet?
Yeah,
Okay.
Of course.
Okay.
Like,
my supervisor will be able to explain it to you more. All the information that I have, and I was already provided a picture of you, so I already know who you are. Yeah. There's that.
Wait, can I at least just speak to my? Can I just speak to my mother real quick?
Yeah, I'll have him come over. I might see if Gary would want to take it. That way I can run around with James.
I don't even know what's going on. I was literally just...
Walk him over to my car.
Bro, come on, I work tomorrow and everything. I'll spend it all to you, man.
You're gonna miss work for a while, buddy.
Brandon Perella was charged with attempted first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit first-degree murder. In January 2026, a jury found him guilty on both counts. He now awaits sentencing in April. Ariana faced identical charges, turning herself in and initially being...
This month. I'll be right back, y'all. I'm back. I just gotta send this link to myself. I'm going live in 2 hours on my main channel.
Without bond, though that clearly didn't last. In July 2025, she was spotted in a local smoke shop wearing an ankle monitor.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm on YouTube watching these videos. Like, you gotta be careful. She just walk right in. That shit crazy. Let me see the monitor. Insane.
Ariana ultimately pled guilty to both charges and was sentenced to 36 months in prison. With credit for time served, she could walk free in as little as a year and a half.
That's crazy.
Don't let your vacation rental and your hammock be invisible. Get seen, get booked on Booking.com.
If you're a producer who hates AI, this plugin might change your mind. This is reimagining CoProducer. You can
Here we go. 4:15 a.m. Already got one waiting. And I just posted that.
Just east of Pittsburgh, officers from the Monroeville Police Department responded to calls of a man that just robbed a crumble cookie store.
Oh, this guy's got to be high to be robbing a cookie store. No lie.
No injuries. They have the store locked down. Last seen going out the back.
I'm gonna be getting out with one around Stonecliff. All dark clothing, black now.
Who doesn't give a fuck?
Shot fire, Stonecliff, 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 Stonecliff.
How many rounds did he have?
Shots fired, shots fired, shot fired, Stonecliff, 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 Stonecliff.
Oh, it's the same video. I'm about to
indicate the suspect fired a total of 16 times, striking Sergeant McDonald twice.
16?
Priority, black male, orange vest, going up Stonecliff, got a gun, shots fired, shots fired.
Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. This people can't. Are you in a reflective vest? Are you shitting me? Bro, at night. Whatever happens to him, he deserves it.
Get your hands up! Come here! Come here! Get down on the ground, motherfucker! You're about to get down! Get down on the fucking ground! Ah! That's him! That's him! Get on your stuff! I don't know.
960, do you have an update?
Keep visual
him first.
Yeah, I got him at gunpoint.
The guy up there on the ground, that's him. That's Actor. Is it just one?
Well, somebody can cuff him.
Ford, are you hit?
No.
All right.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Let's see. Collect him first. Elbow and f***ing ass.
Unknown to Sergeant McDonald at the time, he's actually been shot multiple times.
Nobody else? I got him.
Check his bag. He's not resisting. He cannot be seen.
Is there anyone else with you?
He was back in here.
I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. Get him.
One guy?
Just him.
I got the gun right here. There's 2 guns.
Radio 1 detained.
Copy, 1 detained. Any injuries?
I'm assessing.
No one's hit? No one's hit.
My car is shot. This unit, come back on the boulevard. I'm going to need you to block off part of the boulevard.
I'm not resisting.
Do you have any more stupid on you?
I didn't do anything.
Any more? Oh, yeah, okay.
There's 2 guns over here, asshole.
Yeah, ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah, all right.
Fuck. Radio, can you notify Delta 1? We're going to need a detective to come out. I don't know. We'll find out.
You all right?
No,
You hit?
I don't know. We're going to find out.
Hold on. Let's assess you before we even start.
I think I just took rounds from the
Hold on.
Adrenaline.
You're hit.
I think it's just debris from this.
Do you feel anything?
Ass, but it's not there.
Hold on.
All right, we'll get a medic. It's mostly just car was shut up.
I give you another issue. Is it possible you could get that left knee off of me, so rough, please? That right knee?
I'm not going anywhere.
I'm not telling you to go.
Because you're not going anywhere.
I ain't trying to go anywhere.
You're fine.
I didn't move.
You're talking. You're good.
I know, but you're sending the pain up through my whole left side. Thank you. I appreciate it.
My car was right here when the got shot out. Obviously, glass happened out here, so I'm going to need you to just block this whole area right here.
Good?
Yeah, I'm all right. We could probably use some help blocking off some road. Do you mind? Look for casings. There should be casings right there. I saw him walking across. I went to spin around. As soon as I turned here to call out, he just unloaded. I ducked through it and reversed, went up there.
I ain't doing nothing. Just trying to get...
You hit at all? I doubt it. Are you hit with anything? Huh? You got any wounds on you?
Is he hit?
He's not fully searched yet. Just
yeah,
so
we're
you know.
going to get up and search him.
Radio from 903. It's going to be for me. Can you please notify 9 Delta 1? We're going to need them to respond.
Copy. Are you hit?
At this point, I'll just need assessed. All right.
Actors in custody?
Actors in custody.
Get off. You get it. You're not hurt at all, right?
Hey, all casings should be on the sidewalk, and then he went behind this little wall. There should be more casings behind the wall for a secondary shooting location.
Man, mine's not even touching me. Sure, you ain't got to do something like this. I wonder if this was his car.
Right. Whose car's hit? You're not hit, are you?
No, I think it's McDonald's. I think he was trying to back away from
I was coming down as he was backing out, so I didn't know if it was you or him or what.
I'm bleeding from my ass. Damn it.
You good?
Yeah, I think so.
I know, I see.
left arm and
I know, I see. I know.
I'm not right there.
I think the arm is debris. I'm not sure. I'm losing a little bit of feeling there.
I know.
Get the stretcher.
Is he hit?
I think he's hit. He's bleeding from his ass and on his own. Some mental breakdown. Was going up towards target. He says Stonecliff. I turned down Stroshine. He's screaming Stroshine number 15. Do we have everyone accounted for on Stonecliff? Yes, affirmative actor is in custody. He's detained in my vehicle at this time.
See Jay's car down there smoking?
Radio 994, just start fire for now. 903's car is smoking. This vehicle's right in the entrance. I just turned it off. It's just smoking pretty good.
I think he took a couple rounds through the radiator in the front.
Either that or he busted going into the woods.
When I come up through hospice, I couldn't even see this dude.
I pointed out the window. I didn't. I was like, dude, get the We recover a firearm. Affirmative, we have two.
Sarge wasn't hit, right?
He was good. He was walking, talking fine, but bleeding from his ass, I guess. I see him walking to the medics. He was limping a little bit.
It's interesting.
I don't know. I didn't see no shots in the door.
I know. You wonder how that happened.
Could have hit the
Like say just you can see where it's giving the door, where the window's at. It can like ricochet down, hit him in the ass or something.
What's your name, boss? You're not gonna tell me? All right. I asked him what his name was. He said, I'm not telling you.
Yeah, shocking. You got some cash, but look like it came straight from the bank. I'm not seeing a crumble box right now. We got rolls of quarters and it's probably all the money you got from them, I'm imagining. There's like 20 roll of quarters in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, maybe 10. I'm not seeing no pink box. No. He just wanted to know if there's a pink crumble box in there, but
A lot of cash in there.
Yeah, cash looked like it's straight from a bankroll or something. About 10, 15 rolls of quarters. I think the crumble dude said he gave him 1 roll.
I was telling him get down, and he got down.
Yeah, trying to play stupid.
Yeah, I saw him duck behind these cars. I was like, come out, I'm going to shoot you. Listen, motherfucker, you about to get a cat.
No, I'm saying,
whatever else I said, I don't know.
He's trying to play stupid saying it wasn't him.
He's like, I didn't do nothing. Classic, I didn't do nothing.
All right, just throw the guns down in the bag. It wasn't me.
He had the bag still on his back, so.
Oh, did he?
Oh, yeah, we cut it off.
Oh, nice.
And I wonder if that's his car.
That's where he's trying to go to.
To get in his car and leave. Park here, go up here, Rob, come down here.
Right.
It doesn't say who it comes back to. It's an odd place to hold up.
Right, like any other place you do crumble cookie.
Where did he rob the dude?
Crumble cookie.
Get crumble cookie out of every
That's what we just
other
said.
place in this
That's
town.
the-
Yeah, I can't see that. Everyone pays with a card. It makes no sense.
Turning units to free up. I have a male and female arguing, female yelling about a gun.
Yeah.
No answer, I'll call back.
So we have the 2 guns up here.
They're up next to the car. That's where we put him down. The backpack was on him.
Did anybody see him put the guns down? Just a question.
When I came up on him, he was coming behind the cars. Went through here. I was drawing down. Get out of here. Hands up. And he come between the 2 cars with his hands up.
Okay.
And then he still had the backpack on.
We cut the backpack off, I'm guessing?
Correct.
Okay, great.
Dude, I'm telling you, when I was coming down and J-Max backing out, I'm like, what the f***? Like, I don't even see this dude. I'm like thinking, if I see him, I'm making a pancake out of him with the car. I mean, at that point.
All right.
You know what's f***ing crazy, too? As I was coming down the boulevard, I couldn't even hear the rounds. Some f***ed up shit.
It is.
At least I can get away, you know?
Yeah. He's walking fine shit. I'm sure it's probably just a little flesh wound.
I didn't even think he was hit.
Hold up. Hey.
One is
Yeah, he threw the guns right there.
How nice of him.
I think he said to our other guy, like, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Trying to play stupid, you know.
What the hell would you run from?
You're the 3rd person I said that. You pass a bank for one, a bar for another, you know, with chips and cash, and you get a crumble cookie. Why the f*** you want to rob crumble?
And not even get a cookie out of it.
I think he did. Yeah. Because they were asking if there's a pink crumble box in here, and I think he might have ate it on the way. Probably got a little hungry.
Radio 960 up 1019. If you want to accompany us taking this fine citizen inside. Yeah, man. Come on now, boss.
10-4.
No, they were behind? You can face me. Take that hoodie off. Why? Because you got to get undressed to go in here down to 1 layer, and we're going to search it. You got nothing on you that I need to worry about, right? Nothing on poke me or anything, nothing else on you. All right, you can put it back on. I'm sure it'll be in and talk to you shortly, boss.
Reports indicate the suspect refused to identify himself, prompting officers to obtain fingerprints and conduct gunshot residue tests. Though this is a usual process, it is vital to confirm his identity.
So if you stand up like a gentleman, and we'll treat you like one. You understand? Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. This is how it's going to go down. You're going to stand up. Turn around. Okay. What? I'm breathing techniques. For me? Yeah. Okay. So I gotta set this up and do the. Let's start with the right back. Relax your hands. Come on, man. Relax them. There you go. Okay. With the left palm. Are you right-handed or left-handed? GSR is complete. All right, I'm gonna slide your shoes on, all right? And we'll get a picture of his face. There you go. I need you to face him towards me for a second. Look up at me. My man. We're not gonna do that, you understand?
understand?
He kicked me in my head.
You understand? Get on the boat.
The suspect, held without bond, allegedly remained unruly, resulting in this initial mugshot. During the incident, Sergeant McDonald was struck twice. One bullet reportedly struck his elbow, shattering it, and another traveled through his left buttock and into his right hip. While on scene, one bullet remained lodged in his body. He recovered but was unable to return to full duty for the next 10 months. Days later, officers identified the suspect as 33-year-old Jamal Brooks, a man with a reportedly lengthy and dangerous criminal history. In a 2015 dispute over parking, he allegedly pointed a gun at a neighbor's head and shot a car. That case was dropped due to the victim not showing up to court. 2 weeks after that, he robbed a man at gunpoint while wearing a ski mask. That case was also dropped after the victim decided to not press charges. Within a month, Jamal was charged with firearm possession without a license, retail theft, conspiracy, and false identification outside a Walmart. He was convicted, sentenced to 1 year of probation, and became ineligible to possess firearms. Despite the firearms ban, Jamal and an accomplice allegedly knocked a woman unconscious, held a gun to her head, and fired 3 shots when her husband arrived. That case led to a search of Jamal's car and home, where officers uncovered an AR-15 style rifle, multiple handguns, and a 50-round drum magazine, all of which were allegedly unsecured in a home with children. For that case, he pleaded to 1 firearm possession charge and received a 2-year prison sentence with probation, which he violated in 2019 by possessing a firearm and marijuana, adding 2 more years to probation. By the time of the Crumble Cookie robbery, Jamal seemingly completed his previous sentences. However, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office,
I can't anymore, bro. Crumble cookie robbery is crazy. Oh, shit.
Whoa. What's that? I just built a budgeting app in Base 44. Guys, Nina just...
Okay, copy.
When on June 20th, 2018, Cleveland Police Department received reports of several gunshots near Highland Hills, responding officers rushed to the scene, which, unbeknownst to them, slowly unfolded into one of the most tragic cases the city had ever seen.
Damn.
The victim of the shooting, Sanaya Nicholson, who was tragically only 9 years old, had been shot in the head while sitting in the back of her mother's car.
Rest in peace,
While
Sanaya.
EMS also arrived on site, the severity of the circumstances left little room for help. Sanaya Nicholson was rushed to the hospital. However, the injuries proved too severe, and she was pronounced dead that same evening at only 9 years of age. At the scene of the shooting, officers cleared the site and began asking witnesses about the exact sequence of events, trying to understand what led to the brutal killing. What investigators quickly learned was that, shockingly, multiple people were involved in the shooting, and as more evidence was uncovered, officers arrested multiple suspects, including 17-year-old Bruin Harrison and 18-year-old Aaron George, who were brought to the Cleveland Police Department for questioning.
Last week, a 9-year-old girl got killed in our city. And we know that you were involved. We're sort of giving you this opportunity now to sort of come clean, tell us what the motivation was, how you found yourself in that predicament.
Me personally, there's no explaining for me, cause my intent wasn't, you feel me, like
Bro, it just
anything that went
sounds
on.
stupid.
Now, how I find myself, you feel me, wherever, whenever, it's just cause like
On June 20th, what are you doing?
what was June 20th?
It's a Wednesday.
Wednesday. What time? Probably at work.
Were you with CJ that day? And then
June
other
20th?
2 guys? Yeah.
I think so.
Think hard.
In a car? I do remember getting in the car.
Aaron George went through the timeline of the day of the shooting, explaining that in the early afternoon he was picked up by his friend CJ and someone called Devonte, who brought his brother Bruin along. Two people Aaron didn't really know at that time.
You know what time of day it is at this time?
Like early, I think probably like 12.
Oh, it's like early afternoon?
Yeah. Because we was with each other for a minute.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
And where'd you guys go from there?
I mean, we went a couple places, you feel me? Like down the way, King Kenny, we kept on going to the gas station, back and forth to the gas station. We could be walking. I went up there to the court. We hooped in the K. It's a court back there. And then around about like, I want to say like what? Probably not even that late. Probably like 3, 4-ish. We start riding back out. You feel me? Riding back around.
Okay. And where do you go?
We was trying to go to Lorraine. You feel me? But ain't nobody had no gas money. So long story short, we get to riding around. We rode around and we stopped. Like the car shut off on it. Didn't nobody in the car have no more money. You feel me? We had spent it up on weed and miles and shells and stuff. We stopped and the car stopped on Lee and Harvard.
Right as the group arrived at a gas station, they got into an argument, primarily because they had run out of gas and nobody had any money to buy fuel. The group split up, as CJ and the driver, Devonte, went to get some money, leaving both Aaron and Bruin alone, which led to another argument because Aaron didn't want to be left alone with someone he considered a stranger.
I get mad at two people. CJ left me to hang with somebody I didn't even know. You feel me? But CJ being CJ, if he your brother, he my brother, you feel me? Because I rock with you.
He should take care of you.
Exactly. We should be rocking with each other. So basically, I'm up there at the gas station, and they just said like, yeah, we finna go and get some money, you feel me, from around the corner at my sister's house. It was just us two. I'm like, bro, I'm just about to stand up here and beg for change.
Us two being, who's the other person?
The dude I didn't know. He was like, bro, we could just walk around and do that. I'm like, alright, bet.
Aaron and Bruin, who had both become increasingly impatient, started going around the street asking strangers for money to get the car running again. During that time, they coincidentally ran into CJ and Devonte, who had just returned with not only no money for fuel, but also even more trouble.
And then out of nowhere, like they salty, they mad, so I get mad because CJ mad, you feel me? I'm thinking like he just got beat up, you feel me?
Is that what he said or what?
No, he didn't. He just came back like, bro, you feel me? You feel me? Like he just going off, you feel me? So I'm like, bro, what just happened? Hold on. What just happened? So he talking about, yeah, playing crazy, da-da-da-da. So I'm like, bro, I'm about to call my dad. They said you don't have no phone. I'm like, alright, bet. I'm about to walk with y'all until I find a phone so I can call my dad, and I'm about to leave. They like, bro, you ain't gonna ride with me? What you mean you ain't gonna ride with me? They basically saying like, is you gonna fight with me? And I just said, where they at? Where they at? You feel me? Like,
Aaron claims that although he initially intended to go back home, the group coerced him to stay and look for the other group with whom CJ and the driver had gotten into an argument earlier.
So we get to walking around again. Then we went to, I remember going to the Taco Bell with the dark skinned dude. Then we walked back down the street. And dudes just get to looking. Where are these dudes at? On the corner of the street. And I'm walking up, I'm looking at them looking at us, you feel me? So I'm like, bro, who is these? Is these the dudes that you got problem with? They looking at me, like, or they looking at us suspicious, you feel me? Like, I'm thinking they about to get the shoe and they can do whatever.
As Aaron, Bruin, CJ and Devonte, the driver, walked back toward the gas station, they ran into the group with whom they earlier had an altercation, which in turn unfolded into another argument. Interestingly, investigators later learned that around this time in the interrogation, Aaron started to leave out crucial details, such as that before the confrontation, they had been kicked out of a Taco Bell by security, where they had seen some members of the other group inside the restaurant.
So, the dude I didn't know, he pulled something out, you feel me? Like, bro, we ain't worried about that. That's when I noticed, you feel me? That's when I noticed CJ had a gun. So I'm like, bro, I've been with you before we even got with these people. Why wouldn't you tell me you had a gun, bro? I just got out of jail. You feel me? Like, I got a job. If I get caught with you, they already know what's up with me. Because I went down for aggravated robbery. They not playing with that. So he get to talking about, oh yeah, you a bitch, da-da-da. You already know this type of life I get into and all this other shit. We get into that little argument like that. So now they see, the dudes at the corner see me and CJ like we going back and forth like we about to fight. So they get to laughing. So I turn back around. I'm like, bro, CJ, bro, you feel me? Come on, you feel me? And there's a lot of people out here. It's daylight. I'm basically just telling him like, but don't try to shoot him. You feel me? So he was like, all right, bet, come on. So everybody listening. So long story short, I got $2 in my pocket. I put the $2 in the gas can that he had, like a spare gas can he had in the truck. So I put the $2 in the gas pump, and then I put the gas in there and I got in. Now the dudes was standing right there. He's still mad, but I know CJ. I can calm him down sometimes. You feel me? So I'm like, bro, you feel me? We out. You feel me? I'm about to go wake my dad up. We about to go get some more.
He's your boyfriend or something?
But pull this way. So I'm like, bro, they down there. The dude ain't even listen to me. Okay. The dude that was driving didn't even listen to me.
Is it the same guy that was driving?
You can tell that this guy and whoever he's talking to is not emotionally like mature. Like emotionally they didn't evolve past probably like 5th grade.
The same exact one. The dude didn't even listen to me. So that's when everything just started. You feel me?
Just look how his mannerisms, like this is like what a child does, like when they're trying to explain something.
The same exact one. The dude didn't even listen to me. So that's when everything just started. You feel me? Clicking to my mom. But your brother got a gun. If I try to stop you from pulling over here, what's to say that he not gonna shoot me?
Okay.
I don't know these people. Only my life was in CJ's hands for real.
Okay, go ahead.
So we pulled out the gas station, and he just got the fire.
At approximately 7:15 p.m, the driver, Devonte, followed CJ's instructions and drove onto Lee Road, heading in the same direction where, minutes earlier, they had the confrontation with the other group.
My brother was like, what the fuck is you doing? That was driving. What you mean?
Oh yeah, he's the shooter for sure. He's too calm.
So your brother didn't even know what was going on either.
It just happened so fast.
Although both Aaron and Bruin claimed that this in itself was an unexpected maneuver, investigators concluded that the group directly provoked an escalation by first searching for the other group and, upon finding them, getting into another argument, flashing their weapons and leaving, but only for a moment before eventually seeking revenge.
Did he say anything before he shot?
Not to me. I don't even think he said anything to nobody in the car. Only thing I remember is ducking down. The bullet almost went towards my head.
How many times did he shoot? Do you know?
I don't know. After two shots, I'm like, but stop! I tried to, I did like this through the back. My fault. I did like this through the back seat, bro. And that was it. It's like I felt the wind from the shot coming at me, and then when I looked over, the window that got busted out. It's a bullet right here. It went past, and I just ducked down. The only time I said something to them after that, I'm like, bro, call my dad, bro. I probably been shot. My adrenaline running.
Detectives concluded that although Bruin also carried a weapon, CJ was the only person in the car who fired at the other group. As the car rolled up on them, more than 24 shots were fired between the groups, with one stray bullet hitting a car parked down the street in front of a gym, where 9-year-old Sanaya Nicholson was inside, waiting for her older brother to be picked up from boxing practice by her mother. In the midst of this, the stray bullet tragically struck Sanaya in the head. At just 9 years of age, she lost her life as a result of the unfortunate circumstances.
So then after that, what did you guys do?
I left. I told them, I'm like, bro, I'm going to Garfield, bro. Drop me off.
Okay, so they drop you off.
But they don't drop me off at the house. Yeah, they don't drop me off at my house. They drop me off on Wood Hill, 79th.
Contrary to Aaron's claims that he was simply dropped off, security camera footage captured the group approximately 15 minutes after the shooting, driving up to Holton Avenue, where they agreed to get rid of the car.
Whose idea is it to go to Holton and get rid of the car? CJ's idea. So all 4 of you guys, your brother, CJ, you, and this other guy, rolled down to Holton.
50 minutes later, they were caught again on camera, arriving on the same street, but this time in a different car, to dispose of more evidence.
And then about a 9-year-old girl, bro.
You see it on the news, didn't you?
I didn't see nothing. That's why I'm trying to tell you.
It's been all over the news, all over the media, social
media. I got an Instagram. I never once seen nothing about no 9-year-old girl.
No remorse or nothing.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I really don't know how to feel right now, man. I know my life could be over with.
No,
You could be the last person I'm looking at on the outside. Me knowing what I came here for, I already know what I was gonna have to do. I already knew what I was gonna have to tell y'all. But I already know ain't nobody gonna spare me though. It's just I'm gonna go down as another statistic. A dude that ain't the wrong place, wrong time.
No, it's not
You're
the
looking for
wrong
me
place, wrong
to tell
time.
you something.
No, not about
good.
the pay. I mean,
and it ain't good for you right now. But what you've done has been good. Because we're not changing that charge. That's what you're going to be charged with. Is that charge? Could that charge be changed or amended? They can be if what you say is true and how things played out.
Right. That's all I want to know. That could be my last question. Like,
right.
even if what I do say is true, like, what you think gonna happen? I could still get life.
Where's that odor coming from?
All due respect, your garbage disposal stinks.
My life is over, man. At 18, though. I would rather die, bro. I would rather die than to spend my life in prison.
Children shot dead in our city. These horrific tragedies leave us empty. Life seems meaningless to those left behind. 9-year-old Sanaya Nicholson was the latest killed in the backseat of her mother's car. News 5's Amanda Van Allen was there moments after the little girl was killed. She spoke with Sanaya's father last night and today talked with her heartbroken mother.
During the court proceedings, all 7 suspects arrested in connection with the shooting were initially indicted on multiple charges, including aggravated murder, attempted murder, felonious assault, and other related counts. Many of those charges were later dropped when it was revealed that the bullet fired by Seamatizia Andrews, or CJ, directly resulted in the death of Sanaya Nicholson. As a result, Aaron, Bruin, and Devontae pleaded guilty to tampering with evidence and are still awaiting sentencing. Dyshawn Bonner, Damaris Perry, and Timothy Green, the individuals from the other group, pleaded guilty to involuntary manslaughter for their involvement in the shooting. They were sentenced to 10 years in prison.
Losing years of my life, but I can't give them back to Sanaya. If I could, I would.
I'm sorry. Truly sorry. If I can bring her back, I would too.
Spent years blaming myself for not dying in the car, but her dying. They didn't just kill her, they killed the other 2 as well. These 2 are no longer the same children that they were. I'm not the same mother that I was.
Seamatizia Andrews, who was initially charged with murder, reached a plea deal that dismissed the murder and attempted murder counts. In September 2020, Seamatizia Andrews was sentenced to a total of 22 years in prison for involuntary manslaughter and attempted felonious assault for his role in the death of Sanaya Nicholson.
Rest in peace, Sanaya Nicholson. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay. What's your?
Okay.
It's my best friend. I know.
Bleeding out of her head, like, and then just uselessly healing. I wanted to make sure she was still alive. She was still breathing intensely, just trying to stay alive. It wasn't great.
I'm gonna need you to stay, sir.
Okay. What's that?
He's gotta stay. She's gonna die. She's going out.
Cincinnati 911. What is the address of your emergency?
This girl just got ran over by a car.
Okay, so you said it's a female and she was hit by a vehicle?
Yes.
When, on the night of March 26, 2017, Cincinnati police responded to reports of a car crash with an unresponsive victim, they would unknowingly become part of a murder investigation. The victim, 18-year-old Maddie Hart, was found in the middle of the road, unresponsive and covered in injuries. She was rushed to the hospital. Witnesses and friends who were at the scene reported that a fight had broken out, which quickly escalated when one individual began using their car as a deadly weapon.
Ladies, do you know her? What happened?
I don't listen. These girls pulled up to fight and hop on all this.
I hear you.
Let me talk to you all. They ran her over.
Okay. You know those girls?
Yes. I know all their names. I can find out their address. They ran her over. Let me
Who
talk
was driving the car?
No, it's okay. Relax. Have you seen your best friend ran over?
That friend's killed, okay? You need to calm down.
Trying to piece everything together, detectives interviewed additional witnesses who described a similar sequence of events. Strangely, however, although all witnesses mentioned the fight and the eventual car crash, some also claimed that gunshots were involved, adding yet another layer to an already complex situation.
She got a shot though? It looks like they shot her. She had a bullet wound right here. I saw it. She had a bullet wound right below her left rib cage.
So you think she was shot? Or you're not sure?
I saw a bullet wound right here, man. Seriously, her head was
Are
right
you
there. Her
gonna
back
get
was right there on the
shot?
left side of her, underneath her rib cage.
Although the perpetrator had long fled the scene, driving off immediately after hitting the victim, officers already knew who to look for. Friends of the victim not only knew who was involved in the fight, but also where they lived. Interestingly, before law enforcement began looking into possible suspects, the perpetrator, 20-year-old Brianna Benson, turned herself in after initially fleeing the scene. Approximately 6 hours after the hit-and-run crash, she was questioned at the Cincinnati Police Department.
Do you have your driver's license with you?
No, but they're not expired. I can give you everything. I have insurance and everything.
And you were in the car also?
Yeah, she was on the
Do you have your driver's license with you?
She don't have a license, but she has an ID. But my license is not expired or nothing.
Okay.
And what does this exactly mean for me? Like, do you know it all?
Well, you're in the car, right?
But would I be in any trouble? Like if I didn't do anything?
No, I'm just trying to corroborate everybody else's story. All right. I just need you to come back here and wait for, I think they said one of the investigators may be back here. They want to talk to you. I'll be with you in a minute. Can you have a...
I am telling the truth. It's nothing left though.
At the time of this interrogation, the exact condition of 18-year-old Maddie Hart was still unknown. She was still battling the severe injuries sustained from the crash at the hospital.
Dang, she's pretty too. Rest in peace, Maddie.
Tragically passing away 4 days later.
Oh, God damn it. You said your license is valid?
Yes, and I have insurance.
Through who?
My insurance?
Mm-hmm.
It's still on mom's side.
Nissan Sentra,
Yes.
4-door.
Did you take pictures of the fingerprints?
No, not yet.
Oh, but did you see
No.
them?
I saw a bunch of like.
Shut up. Let him do his job.
Back by the back door.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. What were you doing downtown tonight?
My sister Maya's phone called me. So I answered it, and her friend, she had called me from my sister's phone, like, you need to get here now. Your sister's getting jumped.
And where were you at the time?
I was at Jasmine's house. So I come there, go downtown.
Strangely, Brianna...
how did your friend get your sister's phone if she's getting jumped? She's lying.
Brianna Benson did not go into much detail about what happened when she arrived at Plum Street to pick up her younger sister, simply saying they were planning to head back home. This becomes even more unusual as Brianna showed up because earlier her younger sister Maya had been involved in a fight with another group, a group that included the victim, Maddie Hart. Witness statements and court documents revealed that most parties knew the fight was far from over and that it was just about to begin.
I circled, if you look on the video and post it, I circled around like 3 times looking for her. So I finally find her, and
Find Maya.
Maya's friend's in Maya's driver's seat, and Maya's in the passenger. Now I'm freaking out because she's not on our insurance. I'm like, Maya, why are you letting your friends drive your car and you're drunk? So by that time, I got mad, parked my car, cut my car off, got in her car, and I made them get in the back, and me and Jasmine hopped in the car. We was gonna drop everybody off. During that time, I hit a bed. I guess I ran into the girls.
Brianna Benson describes the interaction with the other group in a coincidental tone, as if they were stopped on their way and not actively looking for them. Several CCTV recordings, however, proved otherwise, showing that she intentionally parked her car while seeking direct engagement with the other group.
I know one of them was Anna for sure, because I know that is my sister's best friend. But and it was Anna's sister, and I don't know the other girl. That's the girl that got hit doing this. So during that time, I'm at the bend, and when I hit the bend, Anna opens up the back door, Maya's back door, not my back door at the time. Opens up Maya's back door, and they're fighting that. So I get out the car because she opened, like, dragged Maya out the car. They're fighting all that. So by that time, I'm trying to break it up, but I get hit in the mix, so I start fighting. I'm not gonna lie.
Security camera footage shows that the fight broke out at 2:55 a.m. And contrary to Brianna's version of events, several recordings proved that she not only confronted the group instead of simply driving away, but she was also a leading force in the fight. She played an active role, directly fighting with the victim, at one point dragging her by the hair and stomping on her face. In the grand scheme of things, this suggested possible motives such as revenge for the later escalation that caused the death of Maddie Hart. Just over a minute later, at 2:57 a.m., the fight slowly ended. Before Brianna's group got back into the car and drove off, one of her friends picked up items from the ground that had fallen during the fight. One of those items, unknowingly, was Maddie Hart's car keys. Investigators later learned that this small but significant detail was most likely directly linked to the second altercation that ultimately led to the victim's death.
So I pull off, we leave, and I get them there, and now I'm having a panic attack because I don't even know if I fought a minor or not, but then Maya lets me know nobody's a minor, everybody's above age. So that time, I get in my car now.
With?
Jasmine.
Okay.
I pull off. I don't even know what street I was on. I guess Plum Street, because that's where my car was at. Somehow I end up on the same street as them.
9 minutes after the initial fight, Brianna Benson had dropped everyone off except her cousin Jasmine and was driving back home. Instead of returning to Northside, however, Brianna took another route and coincidentally drove back onto 7th Street, the very scene where the fight had taken place minutes earlier. According to Brianna, she was unfamiliar with the area and ended up there by accident.
And when I'm going down the street, the girl's running from my car, so I'm going down the street, and I get caught at the light. So there's a car coming, and I wait on that car, and I hit the right. By the time I hit the right, the girl's already right there. So she's in front of my car, so I hit reverse. So now she's on the side of my car. But I'm parked in an angle a little bit.
Right.
And how I'm reversed. So when I hit reverse, it slid a little bit because I'm on a one-way street. So when I hit reverse, the car slid a little bit. I guess I don't know if her leg got caught or something. I just heard a noise. I'm like, cousin, I think I hit her. She's like, I don't know. I'm like, what should I do? I didn't know. So I went straight to my mom's house, and I came straight here.
As she drove up 7th Street into Walnut Street, another altercation began when Maddie Hart saw them driving by. It is theorized that Maddie believed the driver, Brianna, or one of the passengers had stolen her keys. As a result, she was the only one from the group who approached the vehicle, banging on the windshield, which witnesses mistakenly interpreted as gunshots. before eventually being run over, her body dragged under the car for 88 feet.
What you doing here?
Oh.
I don't know, I heard a noise. I'm not gonna sit here and lie like I didn't hear a noise. I did.
So why didn't you just...
Damn.
Pull over because there was other girls coming towards my car, and I know that it was mass of them. There was a lot of them, so I didn't know what was going on. And I saw something, like when she was banging
It
on
was
the thing, I saw
one girl.
something black in her hand. So I didn't know, like, what that was. It could have been a gun or anything, and I just know that they were just shooting and everything, cause I'm
I
gonna go
hope
out.
she
And
enjoyed
you'll see her running towards my car, her
metal
being in
bunk
front of my
beds
car, her banging on my window and everything. And my thing is, why is she
and
even
nasty
in the middle of the street, banging on
every
my
day.
window? Like, you shouldn't even be close to my car or anything. Like, this is a moving vehicle. Like, and I tried to stay at the stop sign, like at the light, but
Were you fighting her?
I don't even know who I fight. I'm not even gonna lie, because there's so many people that I really don't even know who I for real fought.
Yeah.
Like, I went straight to my mom's, let her know what happened, came down here. It's not like I lied, that I was trying to run or anything.
But once you got out of the downtown area, I mean, you're headed over to kind of stop right there, that you're safe, and then call. Or
No, I was calling her.
no, like call us. So hey, I think I was involved in an accident. I was getting chased down by people downtown.
I was just in so much of a
XYZ.
panic attack. I just wanted to call my mom and get to my mom and have her bring me to the district.
Throughout the interrogation, Brianna maintained that she had a panic attack when Maddie approached the car, claiming she thought Maddie might have a weapon, causing her to reverse the vehicle to get away from the situation and then speed off, accidentally running Maddie over in the process. Several experts later concluded that during the reverse, the tyres turned to the side, indicating that Brianna had aimed the car towards the victim.
So we watched a video.
Right. And that's what I said. That she was banging on the side.
Banging on the side.
And somehow, I don't know how she got under it. She was under there.
Okay. It looked to me in the video that you backed the car up and that you almost positioned it aiming towards her.
No. There has to be another video on that street, because if you look, she was in my way. It's just like she was drunk. Like, it was like I saw like a demon or something come out the girl. They let these little young girls drink. They're not even allowed to drink.
I agree.
Given the sequence of events, the initial fight, Brianna being the main aggressor who dragged and stomped on the victim, and the unusual route she took while supposedly driving back home, investigators concluded they were most likely dealing with more than just an accident.
I can see if I pulled up on the sidewalk, but she was actually in the middle of the street. Like, why would you even run up to my car, put your hands on my car or anything? And you don't do that when the car is moving. You just don't do that. Anything can happen. That's why when it says crosswalk and it says stop, it means stop because you might get hit. Hey, is my car like an impound? Like, do I have to pay on it while it's taken, or is just like?
We just have it for now.
Yeah, for investigation. I just wanted to make sure I didn't have to pay no ticket.
No, your fees should only accrue once they tell you that you can have the car. You don't go pick it up.
In jail.
Then it starts to accrue fees.
Following the interrogation, detectives decided that since Brianna Benson had turned herself in and was cooperating with the investigation, she was, for the moment, free to go home.
Day 2 in the murder trial of Brianna Benson. Police say Benson ran over Maddie Hart outside the Aronoff Center last March. 9 on your sides, TJ Parker joins us live with new video showing the moments leading up to Hart's death. TJ.
Yeah, Kristen, this portion of the trial just wrapped up in the past hour or so.
During the court trial in March 2018, Brianna Benson was charged with murder, felonious assault, and hit and run involving serious injury or death. The murder charge was based on the prosecution's claim that Brianna knowingly struck the victim, the question of intent being one of the main elements of the trial. The defense argued that Brianna was scared and overwhelmed by the situation, having just been in a fight earlier and simply trying to get away, which they claimed became impossible when the victim approached the vehicle and stood in the way. They further highlighted that the circumstances made the situation even worse, claiming that Brianna was disoriented, panicking, and not thinking clearly after being punched during the initial fight. Their goal was to achieve a verdict that emphasized a lack of intent to kill, therefore getting rid of the murder charge. The prosecution, however, had much more evidence to work with and focused less on Brianna's emotional state. Several witnesses and experts examined testimonies and surveillance video, which, when combined, presented a very different version of events. They concluded that Brianna acted out of anger and directly provoked the second confrontation by driving back to the group. Most importantly, the unusual maneuver of the car suggested that she intentionally steered toward the victim, dragging her body 88 feet and accelerating away, behavior that pointed to a clear consciousness of guilt.
This whole entire thing really just makes me physically ill. I have this hole in my heart that is going to be there for the rest of my life. And for what?
But now every holiday will be different. We didn't lose somebody to a disease, to cancer. We lost somebody to an accident that my wife said should never have happened. This should never have happened.
In the end, the jury found Brianna Benson guilty of murder, concluding that the crash was not a panic-induced incident. She was sentenced to 18 years to life in prison.
Yeah. Alright, y'all, I got this live stream coming up in about an hour, 78 minutes. Gonna prepare for that. I hope you guys enjoyed my I think this is my first Twitch stream of 2026. I definitely enjoyed being back. And I'm gonna get up with y'all in the next video. TTBM out. TrevTheBreadman out. Make sure y'all go like and sub to my YouTube channel. Peace.